In the spring semester, you guys have started going on missions. The most important things that have happened from those is Gwen in one of the missions met Zim Ozymandias, who is a little baby dragon thing. It could be a baby dragon, could be a pseudo dragon. You guys didn't really check, but you have Zim now, and that's what matters. And he is just a little guy, a little rascal. You guys also traveled out past Sabrine, which is in like the southeastern region of Wisteria, to the desert. You guys went through a pyramid, like a temple of sorts, and learned about this god named Piranum, who was like the child of the sun long, long, long time ago, connected to Piran in some way, which has to do with the fact that Ava joined our group, who is from the Church of Piran, who visited during the semester, sort of scouting out, and instead of gaining people, apparently they lost one. In recent times, Lysilda went missing. You guys investigated. Echo went missing. You found them. Lucian got head trauma, and now he speaks differently. We bully him for that. You guys have found out that the current situation, which I'm sure we're going to rehash in character in a minute anyways, is that Talanch has been... She kidnapped Lysilda because her pact makes her hunt down people who worship Corteus. Lysilda, namely, was a big one, and Leo was next. And she's trying to get out of that pact, and in doing so, made another pact. Aren't warlocks smart? Good thing intelligence isn't their main stat. You guys, you talked to Professor Talanch, you talked to Isomifi Baron, and you guys have essentially learned that you have a slew of options in front of you. You have 2 wishes in this Ring of 3 Wishes left. The first of which was used the last time the Verdant Prince came and sort of messed around in the school. Gwen learned that in that fight, not only did one of the professors die, but Professor Rant's older brother was actually one of the students who died then.
Died in quotes.
Died in quotes. No one ever really knows. It's a mystery. Who knows? So right now, you have these 2 wishes left. And the issue is, you can summon the Verdant Prince with one of them, you can kill the Verdant Prince with one of them, or you can break Talanch's pact with one. But you only have 2. So y'all's plan, as we started last time, was sacrifice 3 people, which Talanch was already in the process of doing, namely Rosaries and Marcel. Oraman will be the 3rd. That will summon the creature here, and you guys will use the 2 wishes to help you kill it and free Talanch from her pact. And if it dies, so does everyone, or I mean all the pacts that it made. I'm not going to say that Leo's going to die from that.
Freudian slip.
Freudian slip. Oops. I rolled a nat 1 on the deception there. But the big thing is, you kill this thing, its packs are gone. That solves one of the problems. So you guys are essentially taking on this challenge so that you help everybody else as much as possible. Last I remember, you guys went and traveled to Talanch's hometown and went on a little shopping spree. You sold some things, you bought some things, and you came back to the school. At this point, it is the, I guess, Tuesday night before all of this happens. You guys are leaving out kind of early in the morning to go get all of this set up. The only thing I know of happening tonight is Rosaries had wanted to get a sort of meeting with all of the party and some of the related NPCs together to have a serious talk about the situation. So we'll start with that. Zach, I'll let you take over and tell us who all is coming to this meeting. It's the night before this big showdown finally happens. You just name off who's there, and as soon as everybody's sort of gathered, take charge, tell us what's going on.
I know, everyone in the party would be there, at least invited. They don't have to come, I guess, if they don't want. Everyone can involve any of the NPCs they wanted, but I know we had said Cilia for Lucian, Lysilda for
Leo.
Leo, yeah. So many names.
Didn't even want to say his name. Hate him so bad.
To be a DM. And then Echo and Kata, me. And then I think David also mentioned Hildegard might be coming, but also
Maybe.
if anyone else wants to invite anyone, they're more than welcome to.
So let me double check.
Her vast knowledge of all of the NPCs.
Oh yeah, of
I
course.
have no friends.
Double check my
I'm
list.
not going to involve anyone else that
NPC
is already
friends.
involved.
So we got Cilia, Kata, Echo, Lysilda, and Hildegard. Is that right?
As far as I know, yeah.
Cool. I'll let you guys decide. Is there anything special about the way you guys arrived? Actually, Zach, where is this meeting taking place? Like, where would you choose to have it? You could do it at, like, Baron's Tower. You could just casually have it in the cafeteria. It could be in your dorm room.
Into the sun.
I was going to do it in the desert, like around where we would summon the creature.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So you get everybody. I mean, you guys
Are
are...
you think to launch this portal?
Yeah, you're using Talancha's portal constantly, but who is she to tell you not to? Yeah, I will actually go ahead and pull up the roll 20 of what this place looks like so that you guys can get a good look. Let me switch over our roll 20 really quick. So I'll let you guys drop out your tokens, but as of right now, Baron has come out. He moved around the initial sacrifice circle like you guys found out last time. It is this, at this point, like cold, sandy, deserted area. You bring all of the party and these NPCs out, and you guys sort of circle up around this, I guess, like 20-foot diameter stone slab with this arcane sigil in the middle. You guys come out, you start setting up around it. All of the NPCs join, and they just sort of like take a little seat outside of the circle, sitting in the sand or sitting on the stone. So Rosarius, how do you start the meeting? Is there anything anyone does before the meeting starts? I'll let y'all tell me.
Marcel will give Rosarius a big hug. Oh, we did it, Rosarius. We did. We're gonna have an epic battle together.
Yes, Marcel. A very, very epic battle. I would probably try to get Lucian off to the side if I could.
Yeah,
and to be clear, Marcel, I'll give you the hug back.
Yeah.
But I'll give it back.
Best friends.
Lucian, when I take you to the side, I'd be like, do you think Cilia would use is it the sending spell for me?
I can do it tonight if you like.
Oh, do you have access? Have you had access to that spell? That would have been really helpful for quite a few.
No, I learned it today.
Okay. So what do you need for it to work?
Big question. I need a short piece of fine copper wire, which I have on me, so that's fine.
She's so big.
Listen.
It's enormous. God, we're gonna win now.
My bad.
Just in the background. Just do you have to know the person to send the spell?
If you give me a description or a name, I can send it across like that. I have to know what you're saying there, because I have to send it.
Okay, yeah.
If you want Tilly to do it, that's fine. But
No, if you can do it, that's perfectly fine. I just didn't know you could. His name is Balgaroth. Also, if it helps, this shield of mine was his. If that helps you cast the spell.
okay, so I'll bring out my spell book, get a little bit of copper wire, put it off the book, say Minta, and then start sending.
And I have 25 words.
Yes.
Like
this include.
Okay. Bygoth, school mission report. Roderick, powerful Fae summoned tomorrow. Grey Run. Virameth included situation. Report 2 days, if not prepare excursion.
Okay. So I'll try and send that message to Barbaros.
Yeah, you send it out.
What excursion are you expecting?
It's
I want to ask questions.
it's no. If we fail, I would rather not have a fake creature on the loose. So this is a contingency.
I got you. Yeah. I suppose.
But thank you for that.
It's alright.
I'll go and rejoin the group.
I'll send a bill soon.
Yeah, so as far as you know, that message got sent out. You might get a response here in a minute, but for now, let's say this meeting is going to go ahead and start. All of the NPCs that you guys brought sort of start sitting around this stone slab that's just barely elevated off the ground. I guess Gwen is propped up on like the small cliff that's near it. It's about
I'm sitting down. My feet are dangling.
okay, cool, yeah. So you're like 10 feet in the air. Zim's sitting beside you. The rest of you guys,
I also want to say that I have Zim like transform into like I don't know what it's called. What to call it?
the big boy version.
Yeah, his big boy version.
This big boy version. Okay, yeah.
Big boy.
I mean, you just expend a spell slot, you do that, and he grows in size much more to that of, instead of like a little small tiny dragon creature like the size of a cat, he's like the size of I guess like a medium dog, if that makes sense.
He's a teeny bopper now.
Yeah.
With it.
So with that being said, I'm going to take the roll 20 off of here so that we can see our pretty faces. But you guys are all gathered up sort of around this area where in the morning, Oramin is going to be sacrificed and you guys are going to summon the Verdant Prince. Rosaris, everyone is kind of looking at you to start this since you invited most of them here. You got Lucilda kind of staring off into space. Echo is just toying with a coin between your fingers. Celia and Kata are like sitting there chatting. It's up to you to start it.
Well, how's everyone feeling about tomorrow?
Great.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Lucian, how did the disenchanting of those headbands go?
Oh, we removed the diamonds. I think we did.
Yeah, we'll say that in the previous day you went, you could even have a professor help you, and you guys went, you disenchanted them, took the diamonds out. They're pretty small things, so it wasn't very difficult.
Okay. So Oramin's safe. That's good. What is our plan with Talanch after this?
Jail.
Yeah, he still needs to be accountable for his actions.
Leo?
What?
Is jail good enough?
Say that one more time, sorry.
Is jail sufficient for you and Lucilda after all that she's done?
Yes.
Oh, you sound so confident.
Can I insult
I'm
him?
not confident.
Because he's a confident person.
Give her a trial.
No. No.
And what's sufficient? Come on.
Honestly, I don't want to sentence her to death. So, no, maybe she should actually have a trial.
Yeah.
That would be the fair judgment.
Yeah, let the people decide her what happens to her. She's judged by her peers.
Right.
So what happened?
Oh,
That's
what's
your
happening?
Already?
Go ahead, Athera.
Maybe I should have cast an aid on her already.
Poor Athera. She speaks in Druid, even though no one understands her.
It's happening all the time these days. Don't know what's going on.
We sure?
I just said
Maybe it's Druid puberty. Did you ever figure that out?
I was thinking maybe that brain trauma like transferred somehow to Athera
Oh yeah, one thing.
from who?
from Lucian.
Lucian? I never talked to Lucian. That shouldn't.
I don't talk to that person. Like, oh, that's so mean. He has a lot of things to say.
I told you druids are mean, guys. Come on.
They don't believe you.
What were you saying though?
What were you trying to say?
What did I say?
It is the branch trauma.
Did you try asking a tree?
I think I said something along the lines of, all the people who she killed deserve a fair trial as well?
Yeah, Leo. After whatever the result of this trial is, anyone from your church going to take revenge against her?
I would imagine that there are those that want to take revenge, but I think that everyone deserves a fair trial. Honestly, she had her reasons behind all of this, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I don't know. I'd rather see her on trial, I think.
Then are you going to tell anyone from your church about her?
I mean, I have no reason to lie about it.
And are they going to stop from taking revenge?
Maybe it's just like a thing where it only comes up and if like it comes up, you know? Like he doesn't say nothing, right? But like if someone asks like, hey, what happened to all those missing Cortaians? Oh, that was to lunch, yeah?
And that only assumes if the
Who's
court's
gonna ask
keep her-
that? Who's gonna do that?
I also only assume that the court's going to keep her alive. They might just send her to death. But that's not our job. We're not meant to be executioners, people. Or judge,
Right.
judge, jury, and executioners.
We're not going to be executed.
Exactly what I'm not.
We didn't want to know about Talanch, so it's down to us if we want to reveal what she did.
Silda over there on the stone like raises her hand a little bit and looks towards you guys, and she says,
Yes. You need help?
no, but I was gonna say I fully plan to, let the people I know in the church know what happened. I guess it kind of depends on what happens with Talanch after this, but I wasn't just gonna pretend nothing ever happened. My parents deserve to know that I technically died.
I don't feel like this is going to be a private thing. This is going to get out as soon as it's all over.
Like I said, it'll depend on how this whole situation blows over. I don't want to screw over Earl Loomis in any way, but, I grew up in the church. That's my home. They should know what happened. I might not have to give them a name, but if Talanch after this is safe and walks free and she's not going to do anything bad again, I could just say that we were hunted by someone who was hunting Cortaians, but now they're dealt with.
Right. I guess that's all that really matters is that it's been dealt with, right?
Yep.
That's fine with me. Look, if she breaks her pact with Varameth, you can ask Lysilda and anyone from your church. As a watcher, I'm fine with that. That is a perfectly reasonable solution. As long as you don't take the revenge that you're going after. Revenge isn't going to solve anything, because if y'all just kill Talanch, then Talanch's family is going to kill more of you.
Exactly. No reason to continue it.
So I'm going to... Leo, Lysilda, I'm going to ask you again. Are y'all going to take revenge?
Zelda looks to you first.
I look at Leo.
It's quiet for a moment. Perplexed.
I think as soon as-
Go ahead.
I was going to say, as soon as you stay quiet for a minute, Rosari's is going to just... again, he's not wearing his armor, so he's going to show you his scars that he showed Marcel and Athera, and just respond by saying, like, this is what revenge leads to. You don't understand how close I was to wanting to kill you myself and beating Talach to it.
Right.
Tell me, do you know?
I was thinking the same thing. It's like, oh, revenge beats, we can become shirtless? But I didn't want to say it.
Lysilda didn't know. Leo, do you know of a village called Zorenza?
No.
Leo, I'll let you make me a history check, but I'm gonna let you know now. The only real results you're gonna get are on a nat 20.
Yeah, 20. It's like I'm kidding. It's a 14.
14. No, the name does not sound familiar to you at all.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you wouldn't, because it doesn't exist anymore. Because, what'd you call them, the Sword of Cortez? Burned it. Leaving 4 survivors.
Interesting.
I spent years training to take my revenge. And then I'm going to draw Ghostblade and say the word echoes, plural echoes. And
Echo.
Yeah, the plural copies are gonna pop out. I'm gonna say I trained over and over and over again and slashed through each of them and got up again and again and again, and all 3 will attempt to get up and then disappear. But then I saw what revenge does. I saw the corruption it does, Leo. The people around me were blind to their own bias and were willing to do evil things. And they were not doing good things. And then I'll drive my sword between your feet and reach out my arm and say, don't go for revenge, but if you do, let me do it. And I'll stick out my arm, and your option is essentially, if you hand me the sword, I know I need to kill. If you take my arm, I know I don't need to kill. The option is yours, my friend.
Give him a fist pump.
I'm gonna take the sword and I'm going to hand it back to Rosari.
That's your choice.
Honestly, I think that whatever happens in this battle will happen.
I'm not talking about the battle. I'm not talking about the fey creature. I'm talking about Talach.
No, yeah, he's trying to kill
No.
the professor. That's what he's asking. But
Who you're talking about?
Lysilda pipes up and she sees you grabbing the sword and she says, Leo, I never thought I would be the one telling you not to choose violence. This feels very backwards, but... And she, like, stands up and adjusts herself. She says, Rosari's, if anyone is going to kill Talach, which I don't think any of us will, I'm going to be the one to do it.
I'll just turn to her and reach out my arm. The same thing I was offering Leo.
She sort of grabs you by the forearm and holds it, and then also, like, lets her hand fall down to the sword that's at her hip. She says, if I change my mind, I'll let you know. And Leo, hopefully you choose the same thing. I don't want to see you fall off the deep end. Be a complete 180 of personality that at one point I might have appreciated, but I don't know, not anymore. And she sits back down.
Leo, I'm offering this because if you take your revenge, Talach's family, her side, will take revenge against you all. But if I do it, who's going to take revenge for me?
me, because I'll tell you to not kill people like her.
Right. I feel like if we were to put her on trial, then no one kill her. No one, that kind of ends that whole violence.
Yeah.
Really.
It's the people.
Yes. Then if we go,
We're
that
not
route,
above
it
the
is-
people. We are our own. We are part of the people. We're not above them.
Then it is your job to make sure nobody from your side takes that revenge.
All right.
mountain. And with that, I'll take Ghostblade and stow it back away.
I do think the trial's a good option, but I did give Talanch maybe advice to do something else that could be an option.
And what was that? Offering up the druids north of Mount Kima?
Oh, no, something else.
Kill ourselves.
Don't know if she'll do it, but I put something there.
How is that helpful?
How's what helpful?
Her killing herself at the end of all this. Well, why go through all this trouble if that's what she's going to do?
I did not bring up killing herself.
Yeah,
I did not say that.
Out of character, out of character, we never actually heard.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, okay, I heard because Lucy said that, and I
Lucy
thought we were going with it.
Well, I mean, Lucia
Not
was
allowed to
probably
read my
thinking it
mind.
too, but
I'll clear that. No, that was out of character. She was by herself with her.
is it metagaming or is Lucian just really wanting someone to die?
It could
really,
be that.
It was a really good theory.
Yeah.
So our plan is to let her face trial. That's fine with me.
Yes.
Yeah, trial's good.
Trial by combat. I'm kidding. No.
Celia pipes up and she sort of looks to you all with her eyebrows furrowed and she's like, so my question would be, who's going to be on this trial? Like, who's going to be the people voting? Because if it's us, I feel like we're a little biased. But if we maybe get some other trusted people who we give the entire story to, I feel like that's a little bit more impartial.
Out of character, DM. Is there an actual court system, or are we just picking that up?
There is a court system, but not at Loomis.
Okay, I was like, oh my god, is there?
Have you met Director Loomis? No, there's not a court system.
Could make him like
I was like, is there like a city that's this part of, so we could go to them, and then we could explain our case, and they explain.
I mean, if you keep it at the school, Loomis is just gonna like flip a coin. But if you take it to an actual city that this is like involved in, yes,
that was clarification. The Marcel was thinking of taking city, not to Director Loomis.
thank God. But yeah, Celia brings that up, and she's like, who's gonna do this?
could maybe get like some surrounding town officials and make some shit up. I don't know.
I think there is actually this court square. Don't worry.
I don't know how it works out here.
City.
Celia looks at you, Marcel, and she's like, Marcel, aren't you like from not far from the school and, you know, important when you have the influence to be able to ask people to hold a trial for you?
No. I'm just a normal happy-go-getter student, like the rest of you.
With silk shirts.
Why'd you say no like that?
Alright.
He's a prince, or we're going through this all. He's a prince. That's it. I don't know why he keeps holding me back. There's no reason to. Everyone knows this. We all know this. Moving on, past this. Understand? Good.
Yeah, thank you, second personality. That's what I was hinting at. I just didn't want to out you in front of anyone who might not know, but yeah.
How did Leo in front of everyone?
I heard rumors.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Leo.
Kidding, Leo. I hope you and Hildegard are very, very happy. To which Hildegard's there, right? She's just sitting there, like, smiling, thumbs up, just confused as hell.
Why is Hildegard here? What if she fucking dies? Why'd you bring her with?
Maybe she'll leave after.
I'm gonna also clarify, no one has told Hildegard the situation yet. She thinks you guys are plotting to kill a professor, and she's just, like, nervously sitting back there waiting for an explanation. But Celia, she's just like, no, yeah, Marcel, you're literally a prince. You could just have the courts meet up in Terra's Weight, and we could go there. It's not a far trip from the school at all. It's like 2 hours. 3 hours,
That's
maybe.
pretty good.
Fine, I'll do that.
Thank you. You know, we do have spring break coming up. This would be a perfect time.
Oh, yeah, spring break for court. Yay!
Yeah.
Home. I like home. Home's fun.
If she is proven guilty, which she probably is, what would be the punishment? I'm not sure what the laws are.
Oh, Terry, wait, I can answer that one. If she's guilty, she'll be, life in prison, I guess, or disintegration if she's not.
If she's not,
She's not.
Sorry,
Wait.
she's
What's going on?
Yeah,
What are the
Damn.
odds?
commit a crime, life in prison. Don't commit a crime, disintegration.
Get fucking obliterated.
Yeah, so plead guilty or don't plead guilty, please. I plead guilty, please. No, if we put to death, disintegration.
and that's a possibility.
I've seen it. That's fine.
Cilia
What was that
asks,
like?
Oh, it's when you're something, and then you're no longer that something.
I didn't know if maybe like they just pointed like at a weird staff at someone and like poof, they're gone. I don't
No,
know.
it's like a giant furnace. Like
They get thrown in a furnace.
no, it's a giant furnace that just blazes up, like kind of like a weird volcano thingy. It's really nice. A lot of art was put into that.
Okay.
You
Cilia,
sit in chairs up because they like comfort.
Cilia raises an eyebrow towards you, Marcel, and she's like, do they have the suppression cells? I know Valenrun has them. I don't know if Terra's Weight also does that. You know, the cell for mages where they can't cast magic inside.
I will answer that question. I don't know everything about our prison system. I am not a walking historian on our own people.
Aren't you a prince? Don't answer that. It's
How would that even? How does a prince know that?
Shouldn't she be educated?
It's not like my father grabs me and puts me down. This is where we keep our wizards, son. Oh.
Cilia looks to the rest of you guys to make sure that she's not crazy.
Just you're not gonna win. Just
Okay.
Hey, Hildegard.
Hi. Yeah. Can someone please tell me what the hell's going on?
We're gonna like kill a god or something. You
Yeah,
shouldn't
we're gonna
be
spend
here.
3 hours
I don't- I'm
talking
not-
about us discussing about killing a god. and
I'm not sure why Leo brought you. Just because like, because this is like a life or death type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want you to die, you know.
Sure. Yeah.
Leo might though.
No. Wait.
Then why'd you bring her? Why'd you bring her, Leo?
Because I thought this would all be explained a lot easier here than me trying to explain.
Unless you wanted her here for moral support.
Yeah, that's it.
Why are we killing?
Less likely to kill with her here.
I appreciate that. I think. Why are you guys talking about killing Talanch and a god? That's
Because
confusing.
Leo been touched by a fairy.
what? A fae.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
Fae touch.
Not really.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure.
The launch wanted to kill Lasilda and I.
Hmm.
We're on a list, and we found that out. And then I was.
Cilia steps up. She's like, Leo, I got this. She taps Hildegard on the head, and you watch like a flash of magic go over Hildegard's eyes, and then she like shakes her head, and she's just like, oh, holy shit. Okay, y'all are in trouble. This is
Yeah, you sure you want to be here? Just
no.
wanna double check.
I mean,
Yeah.
listen, I'm not saying that I'm
You
like
can go back. You can go back.
I'm not gonna let you guys just try this on your own. I don't want any of you here.
Oh.
I can turn into a bear. The only one of you here that can do that is Marcel.
I'm just gonna go like, what?
It's a joke. Stressful situation. Coping mechanism.
Okay.
Accurate.
You're really funny, Hildegard.
Thank you.
Yeah.
She's pretty awesome.
Anything else we should discuss?
I think we're good.
There is peace
I
today.
think we should all go rest.
I mean, Cilia just kind of filled me in on everything. It's not happening until tomorrow, right? You guys aren't
Yeah.
jumping the gun on this? Okay, cool.
We're gonna go long rest.
Because
Me and
Professor
Professor
Barron...
meet
I
up.
thought we were just jumping straight into it.
No.
No.
Professor Barron's supposed to be here. How are you guys supposed to do this without Professor Barron?
Orman's not even here. He's kind of necessary for the.
I forgot about that. Wait, weren't we supposed to pick him up and bring him here? Wait,
Tomorrow.
not now. Not
Tomorrow.
now.
That's why we
Okay.
haven't gotten him, is because it's not.
And why are we here? Why do we
Listen,
come here
but-
for magic about?
We need to discuss some things before we dealt with the creature tomorrow.
Okay.
That was it.
It's also possible that we may not live through tomorrow, so I kind of just wanted to have a little bit of fun tonight.
Kato looks at you and she's like, "You call this fun? You call a like war council meeting fun?"
It's better than last. Never mind.
I would have assumed you meant just like drinks,
we can-
food. That's so better.
We can go do that. I also wanted to just go over the plan a little bit before tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, Kata immediately like stands up and she's talking to you guys now, kind of realizing that this is all happening very soon. She's like, "Yeah, what's the strategy? What are we doing? Like, is anybody going to specifically help Baron? Where is Baron going to be? I know Gwen likes to stay at a distance. Lucian, no offense, but you're like not probably going to be up in the fray of things. Who's going to be where? What are we doing?" Like, I put so much strategy into our fight during the party games, and this feels significantly more important.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stay more in the back. Unless someone needs
Marcel's-
help.
Marcel's gonna wild shape into a bear and work in the center.
If he can do that, I hope he does. I would love to see it. I would pay to see it. Gwen, would you like someone to go with you?
No one has to, but if they'd like to, I wouldn't be opposed.
I mean, I also have some ranged options. That's where I'd feel more comfortable, more safe.
You can come with me.
Cool. Yeah.
Zim will
I'm assuming-
probably be all up in the action.
Yeah. I'm assuming Ava, you also take range as well.
I'm probably going to be everywhere.
So you'll be on front lines too?
Yes, I can do some new things.
All right.
I'll obviously be in the front lines as well.
Oh, should I throw the grenade though?
Not
Not
preferably not when
Yes.
I'm in the
Well, what if
throw
it
that
just
grenade.
comes out and then I just throw it immediately?
A grenade would work if there was multiple targets. Having one wouldn't really be that effective.
Echo turns to
Okay.
Ava and she's just like, "What the fuck is a grenade?"
Idea, guys. Wait, what if?
You want to touch it?
What if we take a
Pull it
bunch
out of
of
my
like
pocket.
explosive powder from like
Mhm.
I don't know the school in barrels and bring it here and just set them all up, and then she throws the grenade at that. Yeah?
Oh my
Yeah?
god, you're a genius.
I know. Thank you. You can thank me later.
for one.
All right, you can buy them.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I have no money, but
I don't know. Loomis is pretty rich. I think he'll be fine.
But wait, Celia, does your dad even know about this?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, that's what I thought.
No offense, but can we keep it that way?
I'm perfectly fine with that. As a matter of fact, I think it's fitting because Baron told me that Loomis was the one who helped make the decision to keep all of this from Ranth and everybody else. So the only people who really know were like Professor Naralne, Baron, my dad, and the rest of the students who were involved graduated. A couple of the professors have left. They've kept it pretty under wraps.
So how mad is he going to be afterward?
I don't know, but it's gonna be fun to find out.
He doesn't really
boy.
seem like someone that would get mad like that.
I don't know.
He'd be like,
Celia,
"Congratulations,
please
pat on the
tell us."
back." Or maybe, right, another pie eating contest. A celebration. Pie Mountain. Volume 2. No? Okay. That's fine. It's okay. No one can talk. It's just me and myself now. And Zim. Right, Zim? If you're gonna fucking talk to him, swear to God.
I mean, you can talk for Zim at this point.
Zim's just talking in my brain. He's like,
Yeah, you guys are having a little
Bitches.
side conversation. Zim is like, Pie Mountain? Fuck yeah.
yeah.
Kata continues. She's like, okay, no, everybody should kind of know what they're doing. So yeah, Glenn, I can go with you.
Hey, who said you were gonna be here for the fight?
Me? You brought me here. I'm not just gonna listen to this and not participate.
Hey, I thought you brought these people here because you wanted them in the fight.
No, I brought them here so we could have a conversation.
So we could tell them how we're going to probably die in the fight and then think that they wouldn't care to help us?
You
Yeah.
didn't really think this through, have you, Rosarius?
Ava's right.
Going on.
Apparently not.
You don't think things through very well.
They don't.
Mm-mm.
Pretty much all of the NPCs sort of like talk in agreement, and Kata voices up again. She's like, yeah, it's weird that we're kind of agreeing with Ava on this one, but like,
You don't even know me, okay?
that's exactly why it's weird that I would agree with you. It's Lysilda, Echo, Hildegard, I'm assuming you guys are in the same boat. I'm not just gonna sit by and hope that things go well. That's not what I'm ever gonna do.
The thing is, we are getting help from Nimbus. We are becoming a bit more powerful, and I don't think he has enough potions for all of us. So if you do come along, you'll be a lot weaker and a lot more in danger than we will.
Celia pipes up and corrects you and says, Baron. And
Baron.
Celia says, yeah,
Brain
Yeah.
damage just to tease him.
it's fine. You get a pass for like a month. No, Lucian's right. The reason that they're going is because Baron has had just enough time to make a sort of trial potion to make it where they won't be in as much danger. It'll keep them alive for a lot longer, and we won't have that luxury. So us being here is, from what he described, it potentially a hindrance. A distraction or easy targets.
We don't know how powerful this creature is, so you could die by one hit. You're still the level you're at the moment. We might be able to survive at least one hit. If we fight them.
So he even turns to Hildegard and she says, even a second year probably doesn't want to be here for this. So Celia stands up, dusts the sand off of her, and she's like, but I'm not going to sit here and I'll offer my assistance in any way I can, but if I am being told not to participate in this, then I will spend my time elsewhere.
We'll need help after the fight. Yeah, during the fight, I think it's just up to us.
But those who wish to stay, you understand the risk.
Celia starts to walk away and she goes back to the teleporter down in the house, and she kind of looks at you guys as she walks down the stairs and kind of looks down, very dejected and kind of like sad and disappointed, I guess, and she walks away. Echo looks at you guys and she's like, I will help if you think I can. I don't know how much Baron's helping and how much of a hindrance I might be in this situation, but nasty with a sword.
Whatever you can do.
Why don't
You're
you and
third
Kate-
year, right?
Yeah. Why don't
She looks pretty strong.
Kata and I what?
take Lysilda and go?
And Hildegard.
Rosarius, I'm gonna let you roll a persuasion check.
Said
Well, I'd be
Yeah. you've trained with Echo a lot, so she's familiar with you and your, I guess, like, not only style of training, but combat mentality, and she just silently gives you a nod and then, like, puts her hand on Lucilda's shoulder, and they start walking off, and Hildegard, she walks up to you, Leo, and she's like, tell me you're going to be all right. Tell me this is all going to be fine.
I'm not. I've never made a good liar, honestly. I don't know.
It'll be fine.
I know that.
Gwen is a good liar.
Anyone's going to die. It's definitely going to be Rosari's.
That's right. You're fine, Hildegard. I'll bring back your boyfriend.
Not if you're
We'll
dead.
bring him back, all right.
Or maybe he'll bring back my body, one of the two.
One of them's happening.
Hopefully not another pack deal.
Hildegard hugs you, Leo, and then she, like, grabs you on the shoulder sternly. She's like, if you die, I will kill you. And then she turns to Rosarius and she says, and you too. You're responsible for him.
I always am. It's kind of annoying.
Good. All right.
It's an agreement as well. No matter what happens in this fight, none of us make another pact with another god we don't know about.
Yeah, I'll make
Yeah,
it.
you hear like a weird voice in your head. Don't respond to it.
Agreed.
All right.
It's like when you get those scam mail from a pigeon that's like asking for your personal information and send it back.
Oh yeah, I hate those.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
In my defense, I feel like,
I'm the one sending them.
my God.
In my defense, it said it was a Nigerian prince.
And never mind. All right. No more facts.
No, what were you saying? Okay. That's fun.
You guys all, like, I guess, cringe a little bit as Hildegard kisses Leo and then starts walking away and sort of looks back a little bit, makes eye contact with Rosarius and kind of,
I'll bring it back. Chill out.
alive.
Oh,
Never tell a girl to chill out, all right? Never did that.
Chill out, Gwen.
I will turn into a bear and eat you.
No. What'd you say to me, Rosarius? Come here.
Wait, break it up.
Hildegard and Gwen jump Rosarius.
I'm down.
Hildegard takes her exit too. She leaves. You guys hear or I guess not hear the teleport activate, but you know that Cilia and Lucilda and Echo and Kata, all of them, take their leave from the group. And Rosarius, you would know that as Kata left, she looked obviously very upset. She was both angry and sad. You know her very well. I'm not going to make you roll an insight check. The rest of you guys probably also pick up on that. She's not hiding her emotions at all. But it's just you guys. Everybody else is gone, including Cilia.
So can we go by this step by step? So first, Oroman sacrifice. Resurrect.
Yep.
I get some time with the gods to try and talk to them.
At the same time, we're all preparing for the battle.
If it comes up and we're all like aiming arrows at them and we've got a short swords ready, it's not going to look good, is it?
I
Say that again, I was distracted, I'm not gonna lie. Sim was like
I meant
spamming
to say,
me, I don't know
if
what's
we're
going
all preparing our abilities, that we'll be threatening the powerful creature.
on. Okay.
I'd rather look threatening than be caught off guard.
Exactly. There's many powerful spells and abilities that can attack all of us at the same time. You have to give us a compromise as well, Lucian.
And if something goes wrong, I'm going to be right in its face, so it's not going to look good.
You can yell from the back. It's fine.
Can you teleport or anything? That seems like a wizardly thing.
I cannot.
You're fine. I'll be up there right next to you. You're fine.
Same.
And then something goes wrong, cast the wish, and do us and done.
Yeah, fine. Baron said we have to whittle it down a little bit before we cast the wish, so it's going to be a bit of a fight anyways. Do you have the headbands that you disenchanted?
Yeah.
Can I look at them? I'll just look at them a little bit. Kind of stow them away for tomorrow. So, me and Marcel are on the front line.
Ends
Leo,
him.
I think
Good line too.
ends him. Okay. Leo, tomorrow I think you're going to need to be fairly close to me.
I'll be on the front line with you.
Marcel, Rosaris, how are you feeling after last night?
This body's still worn, and it still take us time to regain ourselves, but we'll be affected still, but not as bad as we were a couple days ago. During our sacrifice, right, Rosaris?
Yeah, I'll translate that into common. We're both still pretty tired and kind of beat up a little bit.
Do you think a good night's rest tonight will help it, or do you need a little extra help?
If we want to be in top form, something else needs to happen.
Yes.
Need a good meal.
I'm not sure. It's something even the clerics haven't been able to fix. It's just dying tends to have negative effects on you.
I want to stand up. Well, are we done? Because it sounds like we all could use some recuperation before tomorrow.
Yes, we're done.
Sounds good.
Hey, Ava.
Hey, Glenn.
You gonna have that slumber party?
Let's do it.
Fuck yeah.
Am I invited?
I don't know. Are boys allowed?
Oh, nice.
Are boys allowed in the girls group?
They're co-ed dorms.
Oh, okay. You have to sleep on the floor, but there's plenty of
Yes.
floor.
Just like childhood.
I'm gonna like give a little salute and be like, you guys have fun with that. I have a few things to do yet tonight. I'm gonna
That's
leave.
crazy, Athera. We could be dead tomorrow, and you missed out on a slumber party. Crazy.
I'm planning to avoid death. That's
Okay.
why I need to continue preparing. And not walk away.
Marcel, why don't you, Leo, and Lucian have our own?
Wow, screw you guys.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's a double-edged sword.
Ava's got a whole entire room
I
to herself.
Whole room.
And I can kick out
Alright.
my roommate. He's a jerk anyways.
Oh,
Seems rude.
That's fine. He
Did
brings
your
me
roommate
fun
get-
all the time. Hey, Shorty, what's my... Is it Pietro?
Yeah, Pietro.
Oh, he's some jerk. I don't
What's
know.
he look like?
He's a half-orc.
Oh, you sure you're not just racist?
I'm bringing Leo in. Why? I think you all have just racist.
guys, don't worry. He has a
half.
half-orc friend. It's not racist.
Lucian knows that my dad's a half-orc.
I'm sorry, what?
At work.
What?
Wait, did you make that up?
Like your dad, like.
Oh,
Inside.
About
Biological father.
I didn't say biological father. No.
Oh.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, maybe you should have lived with
I'm
that.
an orphan. Do y'all not remember?
Again, guys, he's just more half
Listen,
than orc.
I don't know if you like knew what your parents were before you were orphaned.
Yeah.
alright?
Right.
No.
There's that.
I was like, oh, so this might be your quarter orc.
Honestly, I thought it was because I was a half orc for the longest time.
No, it's because you're a Cortean. That's why
And here you are, your father's a half orc.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well,
Except he's a good warrior and you're kind of a pacifist that doesn't do much.
I don't think Leo's a warrior. He's a
I
cleric.
think he's a
isn't he?
warrior in his own way.
He's a
warrior for his
budding-
conviction.
He's a budding one. I'm gonna just go to bed. Y'all can do a sleepover. I don't
Good
want to
night.
do anymore.
all morally unsupportive.
I try to do a good thing and the party hates me for it. I'm gonna go to bed.
I
I'm
never
just
hate
fucking around with
Rosaris.
you. Come on.
I'm going to send a little
Gwen does fuck around.
and say, can you stay behind?
Do what?
Leaves.
Can you repeat that? I don't know. if they
Sorry,
heard.
Lucian.
I'm going to send a little
Oh,
message
what?
to Eva in her head saying, can you stay behind a little bit? I want to talk to you in this place.
He'll just look at you and nod.
Cool.
Cool. I'm gonna teleport out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can't leave.
Are we all going to Rithari's room?
No.
You should
Yeah.
make him have a slumber party.
Trying to organize a birthday party.
Marcel, let's just show up there.
You know what, Leo? Yeah,
What
we
about-
sorry, girl.
Listen, what
Sorry,
ab-
girl. I had to
okay,
go with him.
Why?
I'm sorry. Maybe next time.
Boys night out.
Let's go, Leo. Party Rosaries! Woo!
You want you
Jumps in the
want-
teleporter.
you feel like
Hit the teleport button really fast. Like, no.
Nope.
You see
can't
Marcel
go.
screaming. Rosari! He's gaining on me.
You know what? I kind of want to leave this to a roll. Yeah. Both of you give me a d20 check. If
Okay.
Rosari's gets higher, you don't get there in time. If you do get higher than Zach, you jump on the teleporter with him.
3.
Uh, 13.
Yeah.
You
Uh,
win this round.
You sprint and you jump, and then right before you get onto the teleporter, Rosari smacks the basin with all
Sorry,
the
Marcel, I have
ingredients.
to go.
Gone.
Ah, my eye.
All right. With that, all of you guys sort of begin to file
wait,
out.
I'm asking a
Yeah.
question.
Oh yeah.
Asking a question. Ava, is it just gonna be like us two, or do you want me to invite some people?
Who would you invite?
I can invite
Ouch.
Beatrice, I can invite Merble, I can invite Delphina. I don't think you want Thatch to be in your room.
Delphina. That is
yeah.
not her name.
I said Delphina.
Yeah. One name. Excuse me.
She said I'm allowed to say her just her first name. Okay, DM.
Fair enough. All right.
I got that permission.
I have first name basis.
If you like, you can invite whoever you want. I don't know most of those people, but if they're cool.
They're cool. You could get to know them.
Okay.
Yeah.
It might be
Alright,
the last
bye.
day we're alive, so, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Bye. I'll see you soon, I guess.
Yeah.
Come to the room.
Yeah, Gwen, you go around and you start inviting Beatrice, Delphina. You said Merble.
Yep.
Yeah, all three of them join in. They're like, I'm down for a good hang. It is a weeknight, so they do have class in the morning, but they're down to hang out for a little bit.
A shit ton of food.
Yeah. So while you're off doing that, Lucian, you asked Ava to stay back. I'll let you take that.
But just, I know when you resurrect me, I acted badly. I just want to kind of apologize for that. I'm gonna go into my bag and I'll pull out the cloak of Elvenkind and go, I got you this in the city. It's a cloak of Elvenkind. It should help you a bit more stealthy.
Oh. And she walks closer and kind of inspects it. So, you think that you can buy my forgiveness?
No, I just
Because you can. But, Lucian, darling, have you ever looked at me? Ever? And I turn around and show the cloak that I'm already wearing.
oh, you already have one.
Yes, Lucian, I already have one.
He just doesn't see you that way.
Can you not wear one on the front and one on the back? It's kind of like a cuckoo. That doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm. I think you should probably sell that back or give it to somebody else who also enjoys sneaking around and actually stealing. Hathira.
Please.
It was the thought that counts, I guess.
Oh, I think I kept the receipt. Oh, okay. Buy them. I don't get it.
Shakes her head. And she goes to her room where the party's at.
Yeah. All right. You guys all split and separate, going to do your things. Gwen and Ava, Beatrice, Merble, and who was it? Delphina, Rosselli, Okadani all join you guys. Obviously, Delphina's there. She's your roommate. But they all join and you guys hang out for the night. Ava, to catch you up, Beatrice is this like very tall and lean but very strong white dragonborn. She trains with Rosaries all the time. Delphina is Gwen's roommate. She's a little red-headed gnome with like braids coming down either side. Very weird and eccentric, whereas Beatrice is very bubbly. And then Merble is just kind of like a very chill, quieter, also redhead. 3 redheads in one room is kind of crazy.
Really? There's a lot of redheads.
Yeah. But she is a half orc. She's also a ranger, so Gwen has her in classes. And you guys just hang out. You got plenty of food. You sit there and talk. I'll let you guys decide. Do you bring up any of the issues you're currently facing, or are y'all keeping it light, keeping the levity up?
Not talking about it.
Yeah, just keep it
Just dancing and drinking and having fun.
Hell yeah.
gossiping.
Some
And
guys
gossip.
just want to have fun.
And then there's Athera.
How'd Marcel get there?
He's outside the window
He's
dancing.
been there.
He's just been hiding under the bed.
Just so I can wait to say that one phrase. And then it's like, okay, guys, I'm leaving.
Yeah, I gotta go. Out the window.
Where did you even come from?
So I'll let you guys tell me, is there anything else that you guys want to do that night, or are we passing on to the next day?
I'm going to make 2 teas really quick, and I want to make something that will help Rosaries and Marcel feel 100% in the morning. So to help with their exhaustion.
Greater restoration?
That's right.
Yes.
And I've never done this, DM, so
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
know
pull
what
up
you need from me.
I'm gonna have to pull up the document. It's been a hot minute since I have even looked at this stuff. But under tools and crafting, let's look at the herbalism kit. All right, so you at this point can make uncommon things with the herbalism kit. Go ahead and give me a check with the herbalism kit. And I'm going to let you know, like, in order to do this, you will have to spend money on the supplies, and it's going to cost you about 50 gold to try to make, like, actually effective teas like this.
a piece.
Yes. I will say for now that you've had those ingredients because you specifically said before that you were making the teas. So for this time, we'll go ahead and just do the roll flat. But in the future, you'll have to like buy ingredients in order to do it.
Okay, so is this the D4 roll or is this a 20?
No, this is a D20 plus your wisdom plus, I guess, proficiency.
Okay.
Should be plus 3.
Oh, I have the wrong. I was about to get huge boosts on that because I have my other one up. 17.
17. With a 17, I'm going to say that with your materials that you have there, doing something that cures a point of exhaustion is decently high level. I'm not going to lie. That is like among the effects of, I think, Greater Restoration, which is what, like a 4th or 5th level spell? Let me check this. Yeah, it's a 5th level spell.
But the power of tea.
The power of tea.
Power of tea.
That's right.
On a 17, I'm going to say that you make one, like, salve of this using these ingredients, enough to make one dosage of the tea. But you don't know if it's going to be fully effective or not. It's going to require the person to make a Constitution saving throw. And if they succeed, it will remove 1 point of exhaustion. And if it fails, it does nothing.
Okay. Have to look. What? Okay. I'm going to. Oof. I'm assuming this is gonna be best. Should probably decide who it goes to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna bundle it up in a little like sack and put a note on it that says, take this, take all of it before you go to bed. It should hopefully make you feel better in the morning. Signed, Mathira. I'm gonna give it to Mori, the raven, and tell her to deliver it, and it's gonna fly, and it's going to checks. I'm gonna go to Rosari's.
All right. With that, the night passes. The early morning comes.
Can I do quickly one thing?
Yeah.
If I send a sending message, do they know who sent it?
I actually need to check the spell for that. Let me look at it. It doesn't. It says it recognizes you as the sender if they know you.
Ooh.
So,
I'm going to send it anyway. I'm going to send a message to Lounge and say, danger after fight, prepare to flee. Do not reply to this message. That's it.
cool.
Or tell her to kill herself.
Also with that, I will say that sometime throughout the night, Valgaroth, the person you sent the message to, or the sending to from Rosari's, he responds. But I will instead send you what he says here in just a minute. That way you can choose whether or not to tell Rosari's, or if you want to tell the truth on that. It's up to you. So with that being said, morning rolls around. You guys all wake up, slowly come to the day. I'm gonna let you guys tell me if you make any extra preparations. This is the last chance, because after this, you're grouping up with Baron, you're getting Orman, you guys are traveling and getting ready to do the sacrifice.
How much time we got to make the preparations?
Let's say less than an hour.
Okay, yeah, I got nothing.
At the last minute, Gwen's like,
right now.
But it's like,
I left.
I got nothing, guys. Let's go.
I just want to say that I want to show up just a few minutes early to just quickly say something to Baron.
Sure, yeah. He is waiting for you guys in the North Tower at, like, near Talanch's office. So you show up kind of like just before anybody else. You get there and he looks up to you and gives you kind of a friendly smile, squints his eyes a little bit, and he says, Ava, I didn't see you as the early type.
Usually not, but I wanted to say this in case I don't get to say it.
Sure.
I didn't mean to seem ungrateful or rude the other day. I was just angry. But I do appreciate what you did for me, and I wanted to thank you for helping me see the truth.
Sure, I'm glad to help. It is a sad time when people are limited in their potential simply because of the beliefs of others. So whether you still prescribe to that belief or not is completely up to you. It is simply a fault of the people who were put in charge of you.
Yes, I've thought a lot about that now. Again, thank you. And she'll just kind of lean up against the wall and wait for everybody else.
With that, you guys start filing in as you please. Orman is also there if one of you guys wants to say that you just went over and got him.
It's in my dorm, so I figured I can
Yeah. Rosaris,
because we're all partying in his dorm. Like there's like 30 people in it already partying. They're all like sleeping drunk and stuff.
yeah.
Marcel's like, oh, sorry, reserved for the party.
If Marcelo's there, can I just give him the tea?
Sure.
Yay.
Marcel, do you want to go ahead and drink it?
Hell yeah.
All right, give me a con save. The DC is going to be 13. If you succeed, you remove that last point of exhaustion. If you fail, it stays.
If you fail, it's 3 more points.
18. Oh, 21, sorry.
Nice. Cool. Miraculously enough, Athera sort of pulled through with it. You drink the tea and you start feeling a little energized. Your body loosens up a little bit. You no longer have that like lethargy feeling. You're kind of good.
Yeah, you just see like Marcel just jumps up. Whoa, that's good stuff. I feel energized. Ooh, I'm gonna go some more. Come on, let's go. And Marcel just runs.
It was a Monster Energy drink.
Zarius is just already gone.
I regret giving him that drink now.
Yeah. So you guys all gather up. You're in the North Tower with Baron. He looks at you all and he says, "Well, are we all ready?"
Yeah, I'm ready.
Marcel is.
Hero's feast.
Did you not already prepare for that?
We need to eat it. We need to summon it and then eat it.
Why don't you prepare a meal? A last meal?
I've heard the hero's feast. Count.
So I'll read off the details for Hero's Feast. I believe it takes 10 minutes to cast. Yeah, it's a 10-minute casting time. Professor Mineo is probably going to have to be the one to do it, and it takes an hour to consume. So, Lucian, I will allow you to say that in your before the morning time, you go and get Professor Mineo and bring him with you up here, in which he casts the spell, and in the middle of this like circular loft area in the North Tower, full of just like no windows, it's just cobblestone, benches, paintings, and stuff. This massive dining table fabricates and appears in the center as you watch like some of the energy drain from Mineo and like form into this huge feast with silver platters, a full like 10-course meal there. And he just goes, "Wow, man, I am so good at this. Am I allowed to like eat some of this, or is this just for you guys?" I mean, I feel like I cast a spell. Yeah, he takes a chicken leg, starts biting it, and walks out. Baron gladly, sets himself some food on a plate and slowly begins eating it. And he says, "This is worth waiting for. But pretty soon we will have students beginning to file through here, so we may want to take some of this with us."
All right.
I'll grab a plate to go.
Yeah.
Same.
You guys all like
2 plates.
you take a
You don't need 3.
So is him.
you all take a
Yeah, Zoom's gonna eat.
Yeah, you take a huge amount of food. Baron goes ahead and he takes you guys through the teleporter, and you guys get to Launch's little house there. It is still early in the morning. The sun is just barely peeking up over the western horizon when you guys get to Grey Run. Over the course of an hour, you guys sit there and eat. Baron eats while he just double checks all of his arcane runes and things that he has set up on here. In that little sacrifice spot. Orman kind of just sits there staring off into the distance, chatting with Baron as you guys eat. At the end of it, you guys all get 2d10 temporary hit points, or not temporary hit points. Your hit point maximum increases by 2d10. So if you guys want to go ahead and all of you roll that really quick.
18.
Wait, what are we rolling?
Yeah, our maximum increased by 2d10.
Yeah, all of you roll 2d10, and your hit point max is increased by that. Not
Nice.
not to mention that Baron gives you guys the potions that you go ahead and down.
19.
Oh, Gwen.
Yes.
No.
Marcel is having the best day ever.
Gwen, you need to eat another plate.
He Yeah, can I do that?
All right. There are 4 effects taking place that you guys are going to have to keep track of. The first one is Hero's Feast has 3 things. You're immune to poison, you're immune to being frightened, you make all wisdom saving throws with advantage, and then you also get those like additional 2d10 hit points to your max. You also drink the potion that Baron gave you, and for an undisclosed amount of time, you guys are all going to be bumped up to level 8.
Wow.
Wow. So, we pre-planned this. Your health is all adjusted already. The way that I will describe this is anything that requires time and learning, like learning new spells, you do not get. You get any passive benefits, like, I think, Zach, we talked about whether you get your aura or not is kind of up to you. You get the additional spell slots, you get additional health, and any passive things that come along with that, with your class, you get. But any active abilities, like new things that you wouldn't really know how to do, you don't just manifest those from thin air.
Yeah.
Mouse. I'll just say I'll leave it up to the party to decide if we get the auras or not.
Give them give us like parameters, like what would determine if Rosari's aura starts to activate, like based off of that meeting earlier.
So there's 2 different auras. One is protection, one is sentinel. One gives +3 to saving throws, one gives +3 to initiative rolls. In my mind, the aura comes from like Rosari's devotion to protecting people. So essentially, if you all felt like Rosari's up to now has focused on protecting you, like the level to which y'all feel protected is probably the factor of whether or not I would get the aura.
I say let's leave it down to a vote. Lucian, you're, I guess.
I'll vote myself. I won't vote.
All right, Ava. In your short time knowing Rosari's, has his presence made you feel protected?
He takes a lot of hits from other people, so yeah.
Leo, you probably know him the best.
Yeah, most definitely.
Gwen,
Yeah.
Athira? I mean, it's already a majority, but
Yeah, I think just because it's already majority, she would vote no because she protects herself.
Marcel, do you feel protected with Rosari's around?
Yeah, ever since he met him, he thought, you know what, it's good to have him in my team.
Cool. With that, Rosari's, you get Paladin auras. Does anyone else have any questions about the level up situation, or do you kind of understand your abilities well enough to be good on them?
Yeah, no, my ability doesn't make sense, so I get it. Like, creating another creature.
Yeah.
No.
Out.
Can I roll temp HP for Zim?
For the Hero's Feast? Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
Before Baron finishes the spell or whatever, and before we sacrifice Orman, can I get Leo to the side? We don't have to do that now, just before that happens.
Yeah, I mean, he is spending the last, like, 5 or 10 minutes on this, so you guys are beginning to get stationed in your spots. You guys are getting ready for this thing to start. Yeah, you pull Leo to the side.
I'm going to hand you one of the little headbands, and I'm just going to say, like, stay close to me, and I think this should work out. And I'm going to cast Warding Bond on Leo. And then as I do that, I'm also going to say, are you going to pray to Cortez before the fight?
Of course, yeah.
Would you mind going ahead and doing it? I want to talk to the gods as well.
You want to pray to Cortez?
I was just gonna ask all of them, but if you want me to talk to Cortez, that's fine too.
Sure, we can do that. Would you like to hold hands?
No.
All right.
Maybe kids?
Is it finally happening?
right?
Yeah, our dream is finally going to come true. The pair that we all know and love finally decided.
It's hashtag Releo. I guess Leo's gonna put a hand on Rosari's shoulder. He's gonna kind of bow his head, and then I guess he's gonna be like, guide our hands and steady our hearts. Let our actions be swift and just. And that's it.
I'm gonna be watching you do that, and then I'm not gonna have any clue what I'm supposed to do, so I'm just gonna stare straight up at the sky and be like, can one of you give me help? I don't like any
I
of you,
will always
but
help.
That's crazy to start off with.
Why would you say that?
I don't like any of you, but especially you, Cortez. I'm trying to help out your cleric, so can I get any just help at all? And I'm doing that to cast Find Steed, and it's going to be the Celestial variant.
Yeah, two things happen. One, Leo, give me a religion check with advantage. Rosari's, you channeling this extra power that you get as a paladin. Not only was it something that you could already do, but just like feeling that extra energy within yourself. You call out to the skies, and feeling the power that was already there, you kind of use that to manifest the Find Steed ability. I'll let you describe what your steed looks like.
The steed, the body of the steed, if you stare at it, just looks like a black horse, and it's a war horse. If you kind of unfocus your eyes and look past it, it looks like the night sky, almost like a galaxy. His eyes look like just the purple galaxy-esque theme, and then his mane, whenever he's running, looks like a shooting star. And as soon as it manifests itself, I'm just going to look at Leo and be like, I asked for help and I get a horse. It's like, is that normal?
No, that's totally new to me. Actually, I've never seen this before.
Like, what do I do with it?
Fucking ride it, bro. Like the fuck?
Horse, do you understand me?
It sort of whinnies and shakes its head, not saying no, but just responding to you.
Like, no, I don't understand.
No, don't speak common, dude.
Cool. I'm gonna name you Cosmo, and I guess
Hey, one of
you'll
them.
help.
It
I don't know how to take care of this, so I'm gonna hope you can help me.
I think you should mount it.
I'll just have it next to me. I don't know how to ride a horse very well.
I don't think you need to know. I think the horse is going to help you.
Horse, are you gonna help me?
it just stares at you blankly.
That's obviously a yes.
Okay, I'll get on the horse, I guess.
All right, you get on the horse. Leo, what'd you get on that religion check?
24.
24. I want to ask you, because it is common in Cortean prayers before combat, that you are essentially asking for a blessing when you attack, just because that's something that's so big to the Cortean religion. Do you draw your weapon when doing this prayer?
Yes.
What weapon do you have on you?
I have a mace.
You draw your mace and you sort of kneel down and you close your eyes and offer up this prayer. When you stand up, a little bit of electricity starts to like surge and jump around on the mace from your arm, and it's just constantly sitting there arcing and moving. Not a lot of it, but just every couple of seconds you'll see like a surge of electricity jump across it a couple times and then kind of fade and then come back. With a little bit of latent power on it.
Fine.
So we got Leo and Rosari's ready. Everybody else, how are you handling your preparations before Baron finishes summoning this thing?
I'm going to say to the group, does anyone else not wear arms?
I don't wear armor.
I mean, I wear it, but I don't need it.
I'm going to cast a mage armor or more so then.
I already have my armor.
Oh, I'll cast on Gwen then.
Oh, what?
It doesn't do anything.
You know, I appreciate the thought.
You start going through the people and you're like, Marcel, no, you already got it. Gwen, nope, you got scales.
Rosarius raised his hand and spun armor.
I think you're covered. Just
Okay. I didn't know if it could stack.
I'll cast Major Armor myself.
Cool. So I'm gonna pull up the roll 20 again, just because you guys are sort of getting into position. Baron is obviously gonna be like right here in the center with Orman. I'll pull up their tokens in a second, but you guys go ahead and start sort of positioning yourself wherever you would be in this situation. You guys look around. There's these sort of halfway burnt, halfway broken down houses with sand covering the floors and the second stories caving in. Where do you guys all put yourselves, and who's like close up to the circle, who's far away? Y'all go ahead and start positioning yourselves around here.
Well, first, I'm gonna cast Aid on 3 people.
Word.
I'm gonna give it to Rosaries, Athera, and Ava. And you guys each get 5 to your hit point maximum and current HP points.
So you guys get an extra 5 on top of what we got earlier. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't find my token.
I will pull it out for you.
Pull.
I can probably help.
Can you bring my token into? But
The
We're so
Walter-
needy. Alba.
I also don't know the fake creature's weaknesses and strengths. Can you go ahead and outline that out for me?
Yeah, sure. It's weak to you killing yourself in front of it.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Me and Marcel got this. We know exactly what to do.
My God.
right.
Okay.
I cast
We need you to
Bless
create
on
another
you,
giant
Marcel,
object to land on
and-
me.
Wait, can I cast Bless on the 3 frontliners?
Please, yes.
Please and thank you. Me,
Yeah.
Marcel, and Rosaris.
If you guys want, just go ahead and lay those all out, and we'll just say that that's all happening like right as Oromin gets sacrificed. Like you guys do all
Okay,
of that right before.
Yeah, because Bless is like.
Oh shoot! I have to pee.
I do too.
pissed,
So
No,
I say,
I have to be over here because he's dying.
Oh, I thought you said you have to
I
pee.
didn't sound like that.
well, damn, I agreed to that, and I just outed myself.
Go pee.
We will. We'll be
Yeah.
taking a break here in just a second. All right.
Question about our spell slots. So I have 1 5th level spell slot. Can I cast like a 3rd level spell, a 5th level, or Ada's spell slot's just gone?
How do you have a 5th level?
Sorry, 4th level.
4th level? Yes. So the way that it works is you don't get any new spells from the level ups, but you do have that extra like magical potential. So you can cast spells at the 4th level and it'll use it just like normal. But at some point this potion's effect is going to fade and you guys are going to return to your previous level and they just won't ever come back.
Yeah. Nice.
So, with all of that being said, Orman is ready. Baron is preparing. He checks with Orman, gives him a little bit of a nod, and Orman nods back, and he's just like, I'm ready. I can do this. Be fine. Yeah. Athera, you got me?
I got you.
Cool. You sure you got me?
I'm just gonna like put my. I'm sure. Okay.
Are you?
If I say I can do something, I can do something.
Okay. Sure, I trust you. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. He looks at Baron, and Baron just kind of gives him a nod. Orman nods back. With that, Professor Baron lifts his finger, and you guys watch as a arcing green, just bolt of magic hits Orman in the chest. You immediately watch like the light fade from his eyes. Orman falls to the ground. The 3rd dot lights up. And let's go ahead and roll initiative. But we're going to take our break right there, and we'll be back here in just a minute. Baron with a powerful spell that you guys probably do not even recognize. It's Orman, who falls to the ground, lifeless, and immediately your vision snaps to the other side where this creature is now visible. It's a tall humanoid figure. It's got this sickly greenish yellow skin. It has bark-like antlers that grow out from its head, going up and sort of branching out. It has a mane of leaves that spill down its back and across its shoulders. Its arms are covered with vines and leaves and various bits of plants. It has bright eyes in a sort of devilish grin smirk, and it turns to look at all of you, and it sort of cocks its head to the side and says, "We're not to launch."
No, we have summoned you here. We mean you no harm. We just asked you to leave us alone, basically. I don't know why you're affecting so many people and making fight, but
Athera, you're casting Revivify, right?
I am casting Revivify.
I will use the new rules on Counterspell so as to not totally fuck you over on this. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. The DC, I believe, is the Verdant Prince's spell save DC, which is... Where is it at? 22.
Ooh, you're not in the circle, are you? The aura.
That's okay. Let me see. Wait, I gotta do a lot of math. 26.
A 26. He sees you kneeling down beside Orman, and a bolt of light streaks out and sort of hits you, and you feel the spell start to sort of like jostle and fade, and then you sort of grab a hold of it, don't let it go, and then life returns back to Orman, and he gasps, back up at 1 HP.
I'm gonna shoot the creature like just totally pissed off glare. Like,
it looks back to all of you, sort of scanning the group, and it just smiles a little bit, takes a step towards you all, and says, "Where is Talanch? She was supposed to be the one to bring me here."
She's at your mom's place.
Glenn, how far are you from this thing? 55 feet?
Too far.
Not far.
What do you mean cool?
Cool.
I don't like the... Can I go back like 2 feet?
No.
you burn him and then you just retreat. You're like, whoa.
This thing, it's holding like a staff in its left hand. It raises its right hand, which has like claws for fingernails and bits of leaves coming out of its fingers. It points one at you, smiles, and then a quick flash of green jumps out at you, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. How much damage is that gonna...
Oh, so he just attacked Gwen.
Oh boy.
Oh no, Marcel's jumping in.
I think you're done talking now.
Yeah, Marcel like Marcel, it's like
I think conversation
Can go also.
Yeah, Shorty's just like, listen to this calming music as Gwen takes 400 necrotic damage.
All right,
you never heard the spell disintegrate, Gwen.
You're about to.
all right, Glenn, what'd you get?
I got, was it 9?
Okay, cool. Not even
Oh.
close. You take 30 points of necrotic damage
Oh, nice.
as that blast of magic hits you, and then it is going to hit. It's going to start like prepping to cast more spells. But we'll jump into initiative. Marcel, you're first.
Which makes sense because he was the first one. Like, so, because at this moment he's delayed, so he'll get 2 attacks, right, DM? This way.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And also, but I will flavor saying that's because of Adira's tea.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So he is gonna jump straight
I mean, like,
guy.
Rosari's is also going to get 2 attacks, so it's definitely fine.
Weird. He jumps straight to the guy and he'll attack twice.
Wait, he has bless too, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
You and Rosari there.
And you notice that, unlike before, he has, like, while he's running, you notice that there's 3 other Marcels, like, looking at each other, holding a gun. Oh, yeah, that's our sword. Not gun. So there's 3 of Marcels trying to stab him. And then all of them also have this weird decoration. Remember that mask he stole? Now they all have the mask. And he's going to do attack.
Cool.
This is what I prepared before the fight.
Yep. As you run, 3 little orbs of light about the size of like a baseball start like popping up from behind this thing, and they sort of float near and around its head as you run and approach.
Oh, it's supposed to be like a +9, but whatever. I can add a plus. So let's do this. And attack. Okay, it's not attacking. What the hell? You're not attacking either. What the hell's going on here? Well, that sucks. I'm gonna free ball it. All right. I could think I free ball because I rolled an 18, so I'm guessing that hits.
It'll
with all my
definitely hit.
modifiers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do both your attacks at the same time.
Okay, cool.
And Lucian, you'll be up next if you want to start prepping what you want to do.
And then I won, of course.
Ooh.
Let's do the hit that I made first. Okay, that will be a D10 plus 5, 9 plus 6. That will be 14 damage.
Ooh.
Plus... plus my spell ability, which means that's another D8 damage. Oh, actually 2 D8s. Da-da. Da-da. So 5,
13.
Yep. And for my original roll, you had that, which is... which was 14, so plus 13, which we 27. So 27 damage from 1 hit.
Yep. All that in, you run up, take a huge swing. Your second one gets blocked as it raises its staff and blocks your sword, blocks Jock. And then it's going to take a legendary action and swing the staff directly at your head. That is going to be a 23 to hit. That is going... Yeah, I definitely think it does too. Sorry, not sorry. That is going to be 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and I'm going to go ahead and roll it, but I'm pretty sure you're immune to it right now. It was going to be 9 points of poison damage.
Ah, but I'm immune to it. So just 4 damage in total.
4 damage. It just smacks you with its staff, and then you feel a little bit of poison like spread against your cheek, and then just crumble and fall to the ground as it does not take hold. And then it sort of looks at you and smiles a little bit and just says, You are familiar. And that'll bring it to Lucian's turn.
I'm going to shout, please stop. And then I'm going to run over to here. I'll pull up my spell book, say fee onto it, and then you see like a little thing rise out of it. The quill comes along, sort of scribbles it a bit. You see a bit of licorice come along. That disintegrates into like a mist and then flows over to Ava and sort of whiffs around her. Say, if you're willing, breathe it in.
Just breathe it in. No, you gave me a bad gift. That's fine.
So you're hasted.
Oh, you're forgiven, Lucian. Until the next dumb thing you say. But for now.
And that's my turn.
All right, Athera.
Also, why is there 2 of me?
Why is there 2 of you?
Hasten also does.
Oh, I think I accidentally added a thing. Yeah. Haste is weird. There's the new rules. It's complicated.
Yeah.
All right, Athera.
Wait, should I speak? No.
I'm going to like kind of cross my arms over myself and I'm gonna cast Bark Skin. And then I'm going to kind of step away a little bit. I'm gonna come back to here. And then focus on the place where this thing is standing, and I'm going to cast Moonbeam in his area at
Yeah.
the 4th level.
Go ahead. Tell me what I need to roll, and then you can draw the moonbeam or like make a circle for it so that we can see it.
It is a con save 17.
It definitely passed. Yeah, that's like a 20 something. Play one.
He will take half damage still. Let me see. It's only a 5 foot. All right. So 13 points of damage.
Cool. Yeah, this cylinder of light comes down on it. You see parts of its skin start to like move under the pressure of it as parts of them sort of rip and tear. A couple leaves get blown off, but it is still looking pretty okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Cool. Rosaris, that'll be you. Last to act before this thing goes.
I thought I got a 16 too.
Oh, I deleted the other token. My bad. Ava, you're gonna go first. Sorry. My bad.
Didn't work. Took me right
Oh, I
out.
cast the wrong spell. Crap.
All right, Ava, you are first. Rosaris, you're up next. And if you want to go ahead and like pre-roll attacks or damage or anything like that, feel free. Anything to make combat feel more fluid. I'm not gonna complain.
Oh, okay, cool. I rolled 4 nat 20s. You won't believe it.
I was just about to say I trust you guys not to cheat. Well,
All right. So I'm gonna try to hit it with the short sword.
Oh, hey,
Does
Ava.
Oh, you're there too, so I get +2.
you get +2. Yeah.
Okay. So that's a 19.
19 hits.
Okay. Yay. All right. So I'm also going to do a cantrip with it.
Oh, are you doing Booming Blade?
Yeah.
Word.
Mm-hmm. All right. So see.
Oh, yeah. Did they change Booming Blade?
I don't think so. I think
Did
it
they?
still does the same thing.
Yeah. I think so.
I could be wrong.
All right. What did I roll here? I've never done Booming Blade before. This is fun. Okay, so 12 and then sneak attack 19 and then 2 for Booming Blade.
Tell me with the math. How much is that total?
I wanted you to do the math.
All right, you said 12, 19, and 2.
Yeah.
All right, so 21 and 12, 33, yeah.
Thank you.
A good stab there, and you see some like pulsing magic cover the Verdant Prince as you like run forward and take a stab. Your sword like piercing into its skin. You pull it out, and it doesn't seem to react very much, but just looks down at you and sort of eyes you up and down.
No. Goodbye. All right.
I
So
think he's attracted to you.
please, God, no. All right. I'm going to. I get another action, right, and then a bonus action.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go dash over here and kind of like hide in this wood, I guess.
He is absolutely going to take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
But I'm a swashbuckler.
Oh, that's right. Good, keeping me on track. Yeah, he does not get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
She swashbuckled her way out of there.
Yeah.
I did. I went really quickly.
Yep.
You didn't even see me coming.
That's the spot, boy.
All right. Well, if that is
Hi, Ava.
if that is your turn, you watch as he watches you run away. He just puts a hand on his chest and sort of grabs all of the magic that was covering him and pulsating, and then like holds it in his hand and then drops it on the ground, and it just
Oh.
falls into the sand. and he is going to use a legendary action to dispel a magical effect on it himself.
Oh.
And that brings it to Rosaris.
I'm going to have Cosmo walk up just a little bit. I feel uncomfortable on the horse, so I'm gonna jump off and try to get to right here. I don't know if that requires me to do anything, but that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm just gonna tell Cosmo to get point at Orman and be like, get him out of here if you can understand me. And then I'm going to run up to the prince, and I'm gonna go ahead and make both of my attacks.
Yep, go right ahead.
The first one is a 21.
It's
that will do 16 damage. The second attack is a 28 to hit.
that definitely hits.
That will be 12 damage.
Damn.
And that is gonna be my turn, and then Cosmo's immediately gonna go. He's going to try to help Orman up, and if he needs to, nip at his clothing to drag him away. And while he does that, he's also gonna heal him for 11 HP.
Hell yeah.
And he's gonna try to drag him kind of back here behind Leo if he can.
Sure. How much movement does he have?
He has 60 feet speed.
Yeah, so they're gonna make it all the way back there. Orman, he sort of helps pull him, and Orman gets up, still kind of gasping and out of breath. But then climbs on Cosmo's neck, and Cosmo turns around and gets him out.
And then whenever they're out of range, Cosmo's gonna lay down, kind of surrounding Orman, so that there's no chance for Orman to get hit.
Yeah. I'll even say you can tell that Cosmo is probably going to take Orman actually probably this way, around one of the buildings.
Yeah, that'll work.
With that, it is the Verdant Prince's turn. You guys watch as he takes a step so that he is surrounded by Marcel, Rosaries, and Baron. And as he takes a step, he sets his staff into the sand, and immediately a massive wave of magic covers the battlefield. You guys watch as these strange blue-colored trees and grass start to sprout up everywhere on the sand. And the entire surrounding just changes. As it walks, flowers sort of blossom in its step, and it steps up onto the stone, and it looks again at the three of you that are here, and it says, "This is not what I had in mind." I'm gonna roll a d4 to determine who it picks for this.
Maybe don't pick Gwen next time.
It is going to
Kill the horse.
It's gonna.
I guess
charm Baron.
first thing, it begins to regenerate as it walks across the grass. You see some leaves and blades of grass come up around its body and start covering all of his wounds that you guys have given it, and it regains 20 hit points. And then it is going to hold its staff up in the air, and you guys watch as multiple spirit animals begin jumping from the grass up and around it, disappearing after they move past it. And everyone here is going to get affected by it at the start of your next turn. Does it have anything else? Bonus action. It has 3 sprites still. So those 3 little orbs of light around it all sort of get close to it, and then you watch as some of their energy moves and siphons into this thing, again closing some of its wounds. It's actually going to heal multiple times. Evan.
That's problematic, Rosaris.
Oh man.
I agree.
15.
Baron, what do you think? Just randomly
Just
the
casually
professor.
talking
Yeah.
right now.
It heals for another 21, I think.
I'm so glad the wizard is on the front lines with us, Marcel.
Yeah.
And
you
then
don't mind have haste, right?
actually, I need, now that it is its turn, Everybody within 60 feet of it, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, and I will pull up the aura so that you guys can see it. So that is literally everyone except Ava.
Look.
We have advantage.
Have fun.
You guys all have advantage. The DC is 22.
Marcel, remember, you also have a +3.
Marcel has advantage and a +3.
Advantage
Oh,
+3
that's
and
funny.
bless.
Nice.
And bless.
I got 20.
Okay, 15. Plus D4.
I should probably roll for Zim too.
Okay,
I love
how that
Bring
works.
him into this.
I'm gonna say that Zim's just gonna use yours.
Yeah.
If one of you gets charmed, you both do.
I got 8. Yeah, I got 18. Now, what else do I need plus? I already got added a bless. So I got 18.
You get +3 from me.
21.
I think that's it.
And that's... Oh, wait, and I did not roll advantage.
Yes.
Shorty, what was our DC?
22.
I got a 23, didn't need bless.
Wow.
One.
I got a 28 with bless.
Shut up.
A 28?
You freaking the plus.
Yeah, no, I,
Leo, you don't get the +3. You're not close enough to Rosari's.
If you're within my little
It's
grain
gonna
circle,
be. Oh shit, my fault.
But you
do
still
get a
pass.
+1.
Yeah.
yeah, you do get a +1.
Yeah. I mean, you already passed, especially with bless.
This is gonna be a lot of math. This game.
It's a lot of math. I know Rosari's passed. I know Leo passed. If anyone else gets... Marcel passed. Everybody... I should roll for Baron, I guess.
Pat.
He gets +3.
He rolled a 19. So with that +3, he
no.
succeeds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And he also partook in the feast, so technically he rolls with advantage. But that next one was a 4, so we're going to use the 19. Did anybody else even get close?
I passed.
Athera passed. Okay, so we got a couple people actually
I got a
passing.
nat 20 because otherwise I would have failed. Anything lower than that is gone.
All right, so actually a lot of you passed. Who failed? Who did not hit a 22?
Oh no.
Lucian. Lucian.
He doesn't have any good.
Yeah.
no, but he has haste. He still has haste. If he drops it, Abe will be knocked out for a turn.
So, Lucian, you were charmed by this creature. What that means for you right now is basically you think that it is your friend and ally, and other people are attacking it. So, I'm not going to tell you exactly what actions you have to take, but you know what charmed means. It is kind of tough. When you get to your turn, you're going to have to make some decisions about what you're going to do, what spells you're going to cast. But as of right now, like, you regard it as a friendly ally.
Okay.
Goofy Goober charmed the pacifist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, with that,
It's gonna be a problem when Baron gets charmed. Good.
Leo, that is you.
I'm going to run up past Baron, right in front of him, right next to it, and I'm going to hit this thing with my mace.
Go for it. First thing, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as you come up.
Made it. Oh shit, my deck sucks. That's a 9.
Cool, you fail.
If
You
that helps. It's a 12, 13.
that does not help. The DC is 22.
Got it.
You are going to take 9, 19, 27 points of force damage as you run up around the creature, and it is guarded by those spectral animals that you saw, and they jump out of the grass and start like hitting you as you're running up. But with that being said, you take the damage. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
Perfect. What was the damage again?
27, I think.
Word. Alright, and then I'm going to hit this with mace. And I think with my amulet, I get, for the first attack, I get Thunderous Smite added to that.
Yes, you do.
Perfect.
Marcel, is that gonna be loud?
Fucking 7.
You get a +2 for every ally nearby, but that is still not enough.
No, yeah, there's no way that.
No, Leo, you run up and you are so unfamiliar with using your mace, but you are so ready for it. Getting hit by these animals just throws you off. You go to take your first swing, and this thing sort of like sidesteps you, watching your mace fall beside it, that electricity arcing around it, and it just looks up at you and it just says, "Hello again. I've missed our interactions. Anything else?"
Uh, no. Wait, yes. I'm going to heal myself real quick.
That reminds me, he took half damage because he's resistant to all damage right now.
Oh.
That is true.
More than
Okay.
one.
So from
then I
27,
You're right.
you both will take. I don't know if it rounds up or down, but I will just say
I
down.
would say round up.
Okay, yeah, both of you take 14. If you're saying round up, I'll let you round up.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so
So you'll, I guess, add 14 back to your health.
beautiful.
And with that, you ran up and attacked it. For a legendary action, it still has 3 of those little lights around it, so it's going to have them shoot out little beams of light. First to hit is a 9. I know that doesn't hit. The second to hit is a 17. I don't think that hits. The last to hit is a 23. That one definitely does.
That one hits it.
Oh shit, I just... you take 5 points of radiant damage.
Halved to...
Half to 3.
And I'll take 3. Does that allow me to do Sentinel, by the way?
That does not, because he did not make an attack.
Yeah, you're fine. I was just seeing.
But I think, Leo, unless you got anything else, that's going to bring it to Gwen.
Okay. Zim's
Gwenster.
going to move, closer to everyone else next to the dude. He's gonna chill there. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on that guy.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do double electric longbow.
Ooh. Okay, yeah. Start making some attacks. Let's do it.
First one is 27 plus whatever the fucking.
I guess, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. You get plus 8 to that. That's a 30, what, 5? Jesus Christ. Yeah, that hits.
Do you want me to do the damage or roll for the other one?
Go ahead, roll both first, and then you can choose how you want to roll damage.
Other one is 14 plus 8.
22, that hits.
Okay.
See, this flanking rule.
So, wait, what is this? Wait. I'm confused. Hold on. Where's my, okay, I don't know.
It's just a d6 of damage, right? If you just want to roll the electric longbow manually.
I did 1d8. It didn't do the electric one for some reason. So 5 plus, what was the
It did lightning damage on there.
Didn't it?
Yeah, 5 piercing, 4 lightning.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't see that on my thingy. Okay.
I do. But you're good.
That's why I was confused with the problem.
Oh,
Alright.
I can't. It's not showing up on my D&D Beyond.
Yeah. I will also let you know it is resistant to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing, so that 5 piercing is going to be halved to 3. I'll round up because we're rounding up.
Oh, I
for
see
y'all.
down roll 20. Ooh.
Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
roll 20.
I never look at that.
7. So it's going to take 10 points of damage from that attack.
And then the other one, it's on there. 7 piercing, 3 lightning.
Cool. So 4 and 3, so that's going to be 7.
And then 2 for the Hunter's Mark.
Nice. 2 arrows, 2 stab into this thing. Very quickly, they are overgrown by vines and sort of like pulled out, and those vines continue moving across this thing's body. Anything else?
That's it.
Cool. Now I have to play for an NPC. Shit.
You guys got this.
You guys got this. Yeah. It's just gonna go.
I hope summon the thing. Y'all are good.
Baron is going to. 5,
help
6,
our
7,
friend
8, 9.
Lucian?
5d8. Baron is going to target this thing with Blight. Baron is going to use his only 9th level spell slot. But Baron is going to point his finger back at the Verdant Prince, not even saying anything, and just a huge bolt of magic almost blinds you guys as he reaches it out. That is a con save of 24 for the Verdant Prince. I'm sitting here playing D&D by myself. It rolled a 4. Great. 13d8. I am not rolling that manually. Holy shit. That is a fuck ton of damage. 53, and that wasn't even a good roll. This thing is looking very hurt. That blight takes a chunk out of its shoulder, which it begins like regenerating and growing back with plants sort of covering it back. But like from his neck down to his chest, all the way up over into his arm is just obliterated. And Baron calls out to you guys and he says, "He's growing weaker. Shouldn't be too long." Orman is gone. No point in having his turn. Marcel, that brings it back to you. But before you go, the Verdant Prince is going to take another legendary action. And he's going to make attacks again. Baron, who has an armor class of 16. That's a nat 1. That is not it. So Baron's going to take a little bit of damage. As one of those little light flickering things above the Verdant Prince shoots out and hits him.
How much do I add for my attack?
+6.
All right. We do a +6 will be 12, and then I rolled my bless. I'm guessing a 15 doesn't hit.
15 does not hit.
Yeah. So for my bonus action, because my other roll was a 2, I will be giving him my my Hexblade's curse, and that's the end of my turn.
All right, Athera, that'll bring it to you.
To move the moonbeam right over him again, and he'll need to do another con 17.
So that is a 19.
Save, so he'll still take half. So that would be 7 points of radiant damage.
We'll round it up to 8. It was 15. All right, he's taking a little bit of damage. He's still looking hurt.
You're still looking hurt. And then I'll just stay where I am. That's good.
Oh, Lucian, that brings it to you.
Yes, our good old friend Lucian.
Mhm.
Nothing's wrong with him.
All right, Lucian, you are charmed.
Yeah, I rolled it.
I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Marcel, I trust Lucien. That's why our backs are turned to him.
Yeah, I trust him with all my heart. Like, there's nothing he will ever do against us.
14.
14. All right, you fail again. Being charmed by this creature, because it is so otherworldly and unbeknownst to you, you are very accustomed to the regular charmed where you regard them as a friend. And Blanket, it is like that. However, as soon as you begin to take your action, you feel incredibly compelled to either heal him or hurt one of the 4 people around him in the best manner you can. You are basically under the effect of the Dominate Person spell, but I'm going to let you tell me, as Lucian, what is the most effective thing for him to do right now, fighting for the other side.
Man, I love Lucian.
If you got Fireball...
Fireball.
Tell me what I do.
Fireball? Hey, why did Lucian fire? Oh, God!
That fireball's getting kind of close, huh?
Yeah, they hit us instead of him. Huh, weird.
Hey,
I
not
felt 20 get
I'm going to run up behind Marcel and try and grapple him to the floor.
Oh, damn.
The most effective thing.
Hey, Lucian.
It was either magic missile or grapple, and I rolled the grapple.
All right, sure. Both of you give me contested athletics checks.
Ah, yes. Both of us are the strongest members of our groups.
At least you're on an even playing field.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't want to grapple me. For
That's
some reason.
fair.
I got an 11.
I got a 15.
Dang.
Lucy, we can hug later. Come on, man. This is weird.
So I'm just going to try and jump on his back and try and...
Oh, no piggyback. Come on, dude.
Lucian,
We're
this
not-
tickles.
Lucian, we're fighting against a powerful creature that wants to kill us. A piggyback right not the perfect time right now. I'll give it to you after.
All right.
I'm just like, just stop hurting him,
So
please.
Lucian is distracting Marcel. Even if the grapple wasn't successful, it's
I know
still.
you're passive yet. It's okay. He attacked when it's fine. Marcel doesn't be charmed.
Ava, that's gonna be you.
You're okay. I'm gonna basically just do the same thing I did last time, which is the booming blade. Also, it's a +1 short sword, just so you know.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So 23 plus everything with everybody next to me. I didn't add.
Yeah, a fuck ton.
Okay. All right. So that's 13 and then 14 and 7.
At 14 and 7.
Action.
13, 14, 7.
13, 14, 7.
Oh damn, 13.
Sim's gonna add his infused strike to her weapon attack.
Cool. That's a D6, right?
Yes. D6 lightning. You want me to roll it, or are you doing that?
You got it.
Okay.
Yay!
Ooh, 5. That's pretty good.
Nice. Extra magic enchants your blade as you swing and strike, dealing a good amount of damage to this guy. Multiple wounds across this thing's body. Its shoulder is still like regenerating. You get multiple cuts across it. With that, Baron sort of calls out to you guys that now would be the time for you guys to strike. The health bar was more representative of getting it to a point of, I don't want to say like death, but more like mortality. Like it is capable of dying now.
You got death saving throws.
Nope.
Is Lucian still charmed?
Lucian is still charmed. Again, it is not down or dead. Baron calls out to you guys. It's still very much alive and fighting, but he essentially tells you guys, like, this is, like, you're finally past that threshold. Like, you guys might actually be able to do something now. It is going to use a legendary action
But
to...
I'm not done yet.
Oh, go ahead. Finish your turn.
Okay.
I thought you were done.
I'm not done. All right. I'm going to hit it again with my second action that I got from the haste.
Hey, Lucian, I have a really important question. Would you
Oh,
keep
no.
haste up if Ava is no longer considered your ally?
I've googled it and it says charm does not break concentration.
This is
I'm
not...
sure if I'd allow haste if I knew it was harming the creature.
Yeah, I'd say as soon as Ava attacks,
All right.
haste is
I'm
gone.
not going to hit it. Never mind.
Unfortunately, once haste is gone,
Get out.
you can't do
Get
anything.
out of there. I'm going to run away then.
Cool.
I'm so dashed.
Wait, with...
You can't do
you can't do anything. With haste being
I'm
gone,
stunned. No.
you are stunned for a round.
No.
So I was right. It is the end of your turn.
Or-
It is going to use a legendary action to move over to this tree, and then you guys watch as it disappears.
As soon as he moves, I'm gonna do.
Oh yeah. Do any
Uh,
get a reaction?
I will say the legendary action says that it does not provoke opportunity attacks. How does that interact with Sentinel? Because does Sentinel specify that it's the disengage action, or does it just say
It's
something else?
Disengage action, hitting or leaving. So if it's a legit action saying that, I wouldn't get it. I don't think.
Yeah. Okay. We'll say it doesn't count for that, just to like fit with the theme of legendary actions. It moves to this tree and then teleports away. I'm actually not even gonna show you guys where it moves. People on the stream are obviously gonna see. But that'll bring it to Rosari's.
Everyone goes
Like
straight.
trees on fire.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do right now.
I feel so sad for Ava. She's just on the floor.
I literally just dropped.
Lucian, come on, man.
I had to roll a 19 to pass the check.
Um,
You are
just
just
like-
giving me whiplash. Give me something, take it away.
I guess I'm going to run in this direction.
Yeah, and I'll let you guys know that like part of D&D's mechanics, you can make a perception check to try to find this thing. So if you want to move up there, you can give me a perception check. It's not incredibly stealthy.
I know where it is if it still has my hunter's mark.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll have to wait till next turn to ask you. I got a 10.
Aw.
Yeah.
There's a tree around here somewhere with a fey creature in it.
You know it's not in
Screaming
this
behind
tree.
me.
You know it's not in this tree. You are pretty sure it's not around that tree. So I'll give you that.
I'm good.
All right. Next up is going to be its turn, in which it is going to regenerate and use the 3 thingy things around it to heal itself. So I need to roll those really quick. $15, 21 hit points again.
Good going, Lucian. You're a piggyback screw this whole situation.
Literally.
I know you did.
All right.
Are you okay, Ava?
Just as glaring at you from the ground.
It is going to walk over this way, and you guys see, again, as it walks, like plants and trees and flowers blossom in its footsteps. It's going to walk over this way, holding its staff, like using it as it walks. And as it's walking, it's going to essentially like flick its arm, and a huge wave of this like pink psychic magic slashes at Baron, and Baron is going to make an intelligence saving throw. Lucian, you see this and you don't know what spell it is, but you know it is powerful. So you're hoping for the best, I guess. Okay. That I have to roll some shit manually. There's gonna be 10d12 psychic.
Oh,
For a total of 88.
a good thing he's wearing his psychic resistance ring.
Right
Right, Baron?
Those
I'll read out the spell for you guys, just since we're players at the table and it's fun to know the mechanics. The target takes 10d12 psychic damage and can't cast spells or take the magic action. At the end of every 30 days, the target repeats the save.
wow.
30 days.
So you guys watch. It is called Befuddlement. It is an 8th level spell. Baron gets hit with this and immediately gets knocked to the ground, and you see him essentially like on the ground, fetal position, like seizing. His nose is bleeding, his eyes are rolled back, and he is just out.
Can I take that damage then?
If you want, you can take the damage, but you won't take the effect.
That's fine. It just looks like he's about to die, so I'm going to take the damage instead.
Cool. Now you're about to die. That's 88
Yeah,
points
what-
of psychic damage.
Wow.
Well, in my mind, that looks like he's going down, and I don't want.
I appreciate the role playing. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
because we
still,
technically don't. Yeah, we don't know about the whole magic ability.
Yeah. Again, I read that out to you guys over the table. The next thing that it's going to do is it's going to also begin taking a couple steps back towards you guys.
If it walks, it takes Booming Blade, right?
Yes, if you want to go ahead and roll that damage, go for it.
Yay.
It's I think it's like 2d8 at this level. Zach, yes.
Yeah.
Ava's more like, yeah.
Yeah, I can't talk. But I'm like,
ripping it up with it. Hey, Shorty, I know you know what HP I'm at, don't you?
Yeah. Almost 0.
Yeah.
Actually,
One
hey,
away.
hey, we're sorry. Since I just love picking on you, give me a Constitution saving throw.
it's 14 damage, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Shorty, by the way, we have not been doing my saving throw thing that I'm supposed to be doing before.
Oh no, you healed from that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, last session you went, you got healed, you passed the con save last time. Okay, on an 18,
I felt
you you are going to take a minor
Another injury. God damn.
yeah, it's a minor injury. You have disadvantage on wisdom checks and
neutral right now.
yeah, not wisdom saves, just wisdom checks, so like perception,
okay.
insight, stuff like that. So your head is just like pounding and hurting, and you are, not looking good. Baron is fine, I guess. He
Just can't use the magic.
Yeah, he feels like the damage all wash away from him, and he sort of like sits back up, gasping for breath. But he is magicless for the time being. What'd you get for damage, by the way?
Oh, for the boom blade.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, like who's turn?
what did I just say to you guys? I said 14.
I think so.
Yeah, that's cool. Vaguely familiar.
It is going to walk forward, and it is going to bring up its hand and sort of whisper something into it that only 3 of you are going to hear. Rosaries, Leo, and Marcel. Leo with disadvantage, I need you all to make a wisdom saving throw as you hear just a couple of words in Sylvan start seeping into your mind and blurring your vision and affecting your ability to control yourself.
Would he have it at neutral since we have advantage?
Yeah, you guys had advantage, so Leo, yours is going to be flat. Everybody else's you have advantage on.
Yes, I got a 19, bitch.
Oh, whack.
Yeah.
So yeah, I made
That
it.
would have been a 26.
15.
Oh, that's not good.
Fine, I'm at 1 HP. It's gonna be.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry, I am your debt.
Marcel, what'd you get?
I got like 24.
Okay. You two passed. Rosaries did not. Rosaries, you just took a massive amount of damage, and then you immediately feel your actions do not become your own. You are being piloted by something else, some other force. I need you to walk towards... who does he think the biggest threat is? Ava's done some damage to him. I need you to walk towards Ava and deal as much damage as possible.
I'm harmless. Don't do this.
So, whatever your highest level smite is,
Advantage.
I need you to take the attack action against Ava. You get 2 attacks. I want you to add smite to both. I'm saying go all out.
No.
Oh my god, you're gonna hurt.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
Nice.
Are you blessed?
You are blessed.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
I tried.
My heart was racing.
Next attack.
13. Does a 17 hit?
No. Wait, no, it does now because haste is gone.
Yeah, it's been.
Oh wait,
Wait, I had advantage, don't I?
you have advantage because she's stunned. So
Okay, so we'll just say that's 1 attack hits.
yeah, go ahead, roll 2 more attacks just to see if you crit. But let's roll the first one first to see if you hit the first one.
I would be so mad at you. You crit me.
Ava's like, it's like mouthing.
That's a now one.
Okay, first attack does not hit. Roll again just to see if you crit on the second attack. No.
Not a crit, but
All right, I need you to pump as much damage into this attack as possible. So highest level spell slot smite.
15 slashing damage, and then for smite, it's gonna be 2nd level. I don't like this. That's what, 3d8?
Yeah. I should have made you attack. If I could metagame, I would have made you attack Leo so that you damaged yourself too.
That's 15 radiant damage.
All right, Ava, 30 points of damage as Rosaries starts attacking you, and then after he hits you, You watch like this green color fade from his eyes, and Rosari's you're back in control.
I'll say the first attack missed because Marcel was like blocking it, but the second one he did get the hit.
Yeah, the second one, Lucian's pulling you back.
Damn it!
This is almost more of a PvP than it is a PvE.
I will say, as soon as I come back, I just kind of look at everything and I'm like, what happened?
Well, I can't react because I'm stunned. So you would be getting some very mean words right now.
Don't give me 1d1 emotional damage. I can't take it right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you're lucky I'm stunned.
Marcel like getting like pulled by Lucian, like pieces like weird stuff going on. Sorry, this is.
This is just
Oh wait, how much damage did she take?
30.
Yeah, stream 30.
But yeah, I'll update your token for you. Leo, it is your turn.
Well, thank you.
First thing Leo's going to do is cast Healing Word, 2nd level on Rosari. A lot of dice. But since we updated, it does the automatic for the healing, right?
Yes. Yeah, that was 4d4.
Yeah, 12 for healing, and then I'm going to turn around and cast Guiding Bolt at this thing.
Go right ahead.
I fucking hate my life. Oh wait, plus 4. So 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
All right, that's a miss. Right.
All right.
And that's it for me right now.
Alrighty. At the end of your turn, it is going to walk to this tree again and disappear, using another legendary action to do so. But that'll bring it to Gwen. Gwen, if you would like to make a perception check, be my guest.
Do I need to make a perception? I don't think I need to. It's just
Oh,
I know
yeah,
where
because
it
you
is.
have your hunter's mark. Does it just say you know
Yeah.
where the target is?
Yeah, as long as it's marked, I know where it is.
All right, cool. It's over there.
It's or where? Oh. Okay, cool.
Oh no, it's gonna kill our horse.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna shoot it. I don't have
Go ahead.
anything else to do.
Oh, you're
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my last electric longbow.
Go right ahead.
That's 22.
That'll hit.
I'm just gonna do the damage for it right away. So 12 piercing, 2 lightning.
Hick.
Then 1 extra. and then
Alright,
regular
was,
longbow.
Well, it was 15 total, right?
Yes.
Okay. It is going to use a reaction. One of the little light orbs around it is going to sort of jump in front of the arrow and take the hit for it. It is going to
Little bitch.
negate. Going to negate 14 points of that damage, so he only takes
What
1.
the fuck?
But that little light orb poof dissipates. Absorbs
Okay.
most of the hit.
I'm gonna hit it with my regular longbow. 13.
13 don't hit.
Or do I get a +2 if Orban is
Ormond is out.
I don't know if he's there. Is he there?
He's
What about the
there.
horse?
They're there, but
Does that count?
he doesn't know.
I feel like Cosmo should.
I feel like the horse would count.
Okay, fine. Cosmo counts. You get a 15. 15 doesn't hit.
No.
But I'm going to use this down the line, so it's a victory down the road.
Okay. Fine. And then Sim's gonna move a little bit down. Just actually he's gonna move like over here. That's it.
All right.
Okay.
That's gonna bring it to Baron. Baron doesn't really know what even happened. He attempts to cast a spell and nothing happens, and he sort of looks around like confused at his own hands. And he just what? What? He looks and sees Rosari's like, drenched in sweat, looking super hurt. Baron is just kind of at a loss for a minute. He doesn't know what's happening, and the psychic damage is having a little bit of a lasting effect on him.
Yeah.
So he spends his action sort of like snapping himself back. Marcel, that takes it to you.
Yep. I'm rolling my attacks. I'm using 2 Eldritch Blasts. Oh no, first I was trying to roll before I first thing he'll do is like okay, this is enough, Lucian. Enough. Let me just move over here. He's gonna move as far as he can to get close to the creature. There we go. He's gonna move there. It's like,
Cool.
Get away from me.
Can I take a strike?
Yeah.
And he's okay with it.
No, I'm not sure if I would. Would I hit?
I would say that at this moment you are so far under compulsion that your normal restrictions and aversions to violence are gone.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So it's almost like whatever you have at your disposal to get this done, you're gonna do.
Okay. It's a 5.
So- Oh, you rolled a 5?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you missed. It's like again, Marcel doesn't even know what's wrong with Lucy. He's like, he's fine. He's going through weird stuff right now. Okay, I'm using Eldritch Blast. Each blast is 2 beams. So 2 Eldritch Blasts, so 4 beams in total. So my first Eldritch Blast, only 1 of them hits.
Yes.
Okay, now let me do damage for that 1.
Oh, how are you getting 2? Do you have haste?
Okay. No, Eldritch Blast does 2 beams attacks.
Okay, yeah. I thought you were saying you were doing
Fine.
2 attacks of 2 beams. Okay, yeah. 2 beams. The first one definitely hits.
Do I have 2 cantrips or 1 attack and 1 cantrip?
So you use the cantrip and you roll 2 attack rolls for it, but it only hits twice.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, so yeah, there we go. I'll just do the Eldritch Blast with the 1 hit. There we go.
7 force
hits.
damage.
And add another 3 because of the mark.
That is right.
So, yeah, because I don't think the 10 will ever hit, but sadly.
Yeah, nope.
So, yeah, and that's what he will be doing for his turn, because, yeah.
All right, that'll bring it to Athera.
I'm gonna yell out, "Who has the wish ring?"
Baron, sort of snapping himself out of it, he holds up his hand and takes the ring off, and he says, I can't use it.
When can you use it?
I don't know.
Oh, can he even use it anymore?
He can't
Nope.
use magic. So Baron calls you and he's telling you I can't use it. I can't use magic.
I'm gonna run over to him and say, "Give it to me."
He hands you the ring, closes your hand in it, and he makes eye contact with you and he says, "Be careful. This is more powerful than what you're used to using."
Is it ready? Is it time?
I think so.
Okay, I'm going to take my last couple of feet of movement and I'm going to attempt to wish this thing to be dead.
All right. You slide the ring on really quick. You wish for this thing to be dead. I need you to give me I'm going to call this a Constitution saving throw. To very abruptly use this ring.
Something that powerful.
Yeah.
It's like you're using it, your whole arm starts burning. You can't use that arm anymore.
You're just poofs out of existence again.
Oh man, that'd be sad.
Yeah.
Also, this canonically means Marcel did the killing blow. It's like, yes, I'm going to put it to 0 if this works.
I can't remember. I don't have any boosts that help me with con.
I don't think so.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think you were blessed or anything, right?
Can I help Athera to not throw up?
I rolled a 17.
17? All right, cool. You are going to take roll 9 points of psychic damage as you start using the ring, and it just sort of reverberates and hits you back. You can try again every turn, and it's going to be more likely to be successful. But Baron sees you attempting to use it, and he cheers you on from back. He says, "Come on, Athera." But you are unsuccessful using it this turn. I'll say that took your Actually, I'm gonna say that took probably everything, getting the ring from Baron, putting it on, attempting to use it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's a full turn. That's a lot. Lucian, give me another wisdom saving throw.
Ass.
I need a 19. This is
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
He does have +3 from me right now, though.
yeah.
Well,
No.
Nope. Well, 9 and a 3.
Oh.
he gives.
all right, Lucian. Same thing. You are still technically like in control of your own actions. You are just under a like very strong compulsion to the people who are hurting the Verdant Prince. You need to have them stop hurting it, or you need to heal him or help him in whatever way you can. You know that physical violence is not your forte, so what spells do you have in your arsenal that you can use right now?
Meteor.
In fact, well, I saw Athera try and cast the wish spell, and I'll try and hold person.
Cool. Athera, it's a wisdom save, right?
Oh yeah, good.
12. Wait, do I have advantage on that one?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. 22.
All right, I guess nothing from Lucian that turn. Trying your best. That, unless you got anything else, that takes it to Ava.
Yeah, that's me then.
Am I not stunned anymore?
You are not stunned anymore.
Yay. So I can have my whole turn now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You take a level of exhaustion.
I was overwhelmed. Do we know where this thing went? I was getting beat by Rosari, so...
Yeah, Gwen shot at it. It is like down to the south end, down here,
It's over there.
next to Orman.
It's next to him. If I tried to shoot at it, would it be at like disadvantage then?
Depends. What's the range on your weapon?
80?
No,
All right, you got it.
it's within 60 feet.
Yeah, you're good.
And
Shoot
You-
it in the head.
canonically have a +2 to this because I confirmed for Rosari's that Cosmo counts, even though he definitely shouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah, he does not count. Oh,
I might say that Cosmo and you together will count as +2, and either of you separately will count as +2, but you can't both benefit the same attack.
Okay.
So 23 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Because he's my ally, right? So I can get sneak attack. Or Orman's right there too.
That,
Orman, my ally?
I think if it gives you flanking, it should give you sneak attack. So I will say you get sneak attack on this.
Yay! Okay.
Against my better judgment.
I'm so sorry.
Cosmo is the best summon ever.
So 23 altogether.
Yeah.
And then I just want to go hide behind the tree now.
Valid. Go hide.
I'm hurting.
Sorry, that's gonna track you down and get.
No!
It's like regardless of his go-to guy.
One of the of the right shoot at Orman, and he takes almost enough to take him down. They shoot little bolts of light at him for another legendary action, and Orman is looking very, very hurt. Rosari's, it is your turn, and you can also command Cosmo to act as well.
Cool. Cosmo's gonna attack the Verdant Prince.
Sure thing. With that being said, actually, I need Cosmo to give me a dexterity saving throw. I forgot about the sort of effect that he has around him of all these animals jumping around.
That is an 8.
Cool. And then
Very dexterous.
19. Both Cosmo and Orman take 19 points of force damage. Orman goes down, and the Verdant Prince heals from it.
Of course.
Cosmo is not gonna attack the Verdant Prince. He's going to try to grab Orman and drag him to Leo.
Cool. I'm gonna say that there's no rolls needed for that, but the Verdant Prince will take an attack of opportunity as Cosmo is walking away. That is a 9 on the die, but a 18 to hit. Or no, sorry. Yeah, an 18 to hit. He hasn't cast Shield yet.
That hits.
Dang.
All right. I can't.
Cosmo, no.
8 points of bludgeoning damage. And my D6 is gone.
Cosmo disappears.
Yep.
Cosmo, no.
He tried so hard.
Orman does not go anywhere.
Oh.
Like, he legitimately disappears. Just out of existence.
Yeah. The Verdant Prince smacks him with a staff, and then almost just like just a blanket of stars dissipates into the air and sprinkles out of existence. But Rosarius, that's you.
I'm going to action dash to get right here, and I'm just full sprinting, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to lay on hands for 30 HP.
All right, heal yourself.
Yeah.
Cool, because I'll also need you to make a dexterity saving throw because you're in his little aura.
His stinky green aura.
His stinky green aura, which actually it
Smells
looks like really pretty animals jumping out everywhere. There's some deer, some foxes, some bears.
12.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Ooh, I'm rolling low. That's 13 points of force damage.
Oh, you gotta be serious. Good.
Anything else?
No, that's my action movement bonus action.
Sick. That's the Verdant Prince's turn. He is going to take a step towards you, almost intimidatingly so, and he's just going to sort of kneel down a little bit and look at you in the eye. And he is going to place a hand on your chest, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Yes. Oh.
Con with disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh shit.
17.
17?
Okay.
Damn. It still doesn't pass, but that's a lot.
Yeah, the other one was a nat 20, so
Oh.
that sucks.
All right.
What happened to my buddy?
You take
Oh.
53 points of necrotic damage, and you only got 30 health left.
Yeah, I'm down.
You guys watch as the Verdant Prince puts his hand on Rosarius' chest and sort of like grabs his armor, and then little green tendrils start coming out of Rosarius' skin, almost like poison, and the Verdant Prince literally pulls the life from him and drops Rosarius on the ground. Sets his staff down, and what else is he gonna do? It's the start of his turn, so he regenerates again. He is going to... He's going to beckon to Leo again. Leo, you hear some whispering in your mind. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage, which cancels out because of the advantage. You're just rolling flat.
And you don't get the +1 from me anymore.
Nope. All right.
I'm also assuming I don't have to take a lingering injury because I went down.
Nope. You're dead.
Good.
Or down, I guess.
I was about to say, that is very different.
Those are two different words, man.
Where's my
electronics?
Leo, what'd you get? Leo cast silence on himself. What's happening here?
Yes.
You're mute.
My fault. 21 with bless.
21 does not pass. The DC is 22.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Leo, here is the thing. I'm going to work with you on this because you have a pact with this thing. As of right now, it is essentially keeping you under the dominate person spell. However, you kind of get to help determine the action here. Who do you think on your team is the biggest threat at the moment? Baron no longer has the ring or magic. Lucian over there is clearly not acting like himself. You have Marcel and Athera within range. Who would you go after?
Zim.
Oh, yo, chill.
Clearly the biggest threat.
I'm trying to survive.
I guess Athera would probably be the biggest threat.
Cool.
Because she's so little.
Yeah, I need you to, you know, those benefits you get for the first attack you make in combat. Those are still up. I need you to go after Athera and make an attack. Do as
All right.
good on that as you can. There's a lot of charm in this fight.
And there's nothing charming about
Leo?
it.
Leo,
Yeah,
what are
there
you
is.
doing?
At least someone else failed this one.
He's going for a hug.
Yeah, it's no.
Feel a bit better.
I think only Mike.
So wait, you want me to do a
pacifist. The
Thunder
irony.
Smite?
Yes, so you're gonna add Thunderous Smite. You're gonna make an attack. And I won't give you advantage, but I'll give you a +2. Damn, what is up with y'all rolling low when I need you to?
No,
Make
that's
attacks.
fine.
I am dying over here. Quick blame.
I personally say that's because Leo's fighting this. You know, he's doing everything to fight this.
Yes, exactly what I'm doing.
Athera, what's your armor class?
Right now it's 17.
Yeah, no, there's no way. You hear Leo charging up behind you, and you sneak a glance, and he's charging at you with a mace, and you sort of sidestep him as he swings down. Again, like that electricity arcing from the mace that he's wielding, and it seems like he is just not himself. Leo, do you have any bonus actions right now? You have Healing Word, right?
Yes, I have Healing Word.
Cool. What's the highest level spell slot you have?
Oh, dude.
Oh, the fuck? It's a 4th.
Okay, I need you to cast Healing Word at the 4th level. You're healing the prince.
Ah, fuck.
I love this creature.
That's
This
a
is fun.
lot of dice.
That's a lot of dice.
24.
Damn. Hell yeah.
Oh,
All right. With that, the magic controlling you fades, and you're back in your own body. That's the prince's turn. Leo, that takes it right back to you.
Motherfucker.
What? That?
Leo!
Damn it,
You
Leo.
aimed at him instead of Bizarres.
Yeah,
I didn't even know you could do that.
neither did I. Healing Word, Rosaris. At 3rd level.
Oh, sure. He gets 4th level.
Yeah, I don't have any more than 4.
Listen, his priorities are clear.
That's 17.
Oh, of course you get 17.
And then I'm going to how far away? Oh, I'm definitely guiding bolt at the baddie.
Cool. Go ahead and cast it. He is going to use a reaction. After you cast it, I need you to make a saving throw of your. It is a wisdom save because you're a wisdom caster. So make a wisdom save. The DC is 22.
I try and counter
Okay,
spell.
so it's 20.
It's not a spell that he's
20.
using.
Oh no, I'm trying to counter Leo's.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Oh no.
Um,
So sorry.
Leo, your guiding bolt gets sniped out of the air by Lucian.
Shit. So it's 24 for my save also.
I mean, you don't have to do the save anymore because Lucian
Oh, perfect.
counterspelled the spell.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you passed. Congrats.
You did it.
But
Good job.
the guiding bolt halfway there, Lucian shoots it out with a like blue, almost arc of magic that looks like lightning, knocks it off course and just dissipates it. And it just smiles at you. Gwen, I believe that's you now. Unless Leo, you have anything left.
Get him.
Please,
Okay. I'm gonna shoot it with my longbow twice.
Okay.
That is a 23.
That'll hit.
I swear I can do math, guys. And the second one, 15.
15 does not hit.
Okay. So the first one, that bitch is 7 plus 3, and then Zim is gonna do his reaction, and it had his damage to it.
Well, it's going to negate 12 points of damage. How much do you deal in total?
fuck.
I deal fuck damage. My favorite type.
7, 8, 9, 10, 15.
15. Okay, you deal 3
Okay.
points of damage after one of the little light sprites jumps in front of the arrow. The arrow passes through it. The thing dissipates and breaks apart, and then it hits the Verdant Prince, still dealing a little bit of damage, but not nearly as much as it should have.
And then Zim's gonna go like right up to him and try to take his staff.
Sure. Do you have the stats for Zim?
I think so.
I mean, you just use the Draconic Spirit stat
Yeah,
block
it's on,
right now.
It's on the bottom. I see it.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a strength check for Zim.
Concentration, because he's getting hit from the spelling expert.
Repeat that?
Does he have to take concentration check to see if he concentrates on the spell he's got?
I don't think he's actually concentrating on a spell right now. These are all just like natural charm effects for being a fey creature. And then the only one that like looks like a spell is like the summon animals around him, but even that I don't have set up as a spell.
Okay.
Good call though. Keep me in check. 16. He is going to roll against that. He dramatically fails, but he's going to use the legendary resistance to shove Zim off and keep his staff.
Look at this little fucking bitch, bro. Oh my god.
I second that sentiment.
All right,
Yeah.
All right.
done.
Baron is going to walk up to Aethera and place his hand on your shoulder and sort of like hold your hand as you're trying to focus on this ring. He's just going to say, "It is difficult and tedious, I know, but I know you're capable of this." And he's just going to kind of inspire you and help you with your check when you do it. He's going to give the
hard.
he's going to give the help action.
No.
The irony of your statement, I don't want to spoil the lore. Verdant Prince, legendary action, steps into the tree, disappears, and he's over here. You guys can still see him. Gwen, you know where he is. The rest of you guys, he's within vision. But that'll bring it to Marcel.
God, you get out of my sword light. All right. Okay. So that does kind of
Over there, Missar. Over there.
Okay, let's move the good old token. See how far you can go.
El gato.
And now he will use 2 Eldritch Blasts. The first Eldritch Blast got a 22.
That hits.
Does 92 says. Okay, double checking here.
While you're rolling that, Aethera, also, side note, Baron also tells you not to use the wish yet. You can ready it, but he needs to be, like, hurt before you can actually use it.
Okay.
Which for us over the table,
Yeah.
that means that health bar needs to be 0 or below.
Now does a 19 hit?
19 does hit, yes.
Okay, so that will be he'll take 21 damage for the first hit and 17 damage for the second hit because I have a lot of buffs.
17, 38. Jesus Christ.
I'm so gotcha. I'm filled with a bunch of buffs.
Yeah, doing
And
this.
That's I don't think I have anything for a bonus action. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Sick. Aethera, that's you.
I'm gonna like just yell, "Somebody hit him again! He's still too strong." And then I'm
Trying.
just oh, that
I'm
was
trying, woman.
That was good.
Thank you. I need that sometimes.
I'll hold using the ring.
Sick.
Oh, smart.
All right, Lucian, that takes it to you. You can make another wisdom save. That DC is high. It's tough.
I know. Natural 20.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Yes.
All right, Lucian, I'll let you describe it, but you snap out of his charmed effect. He's no longer controlling you.
Back to reality.
Lucian starts rapping.
Yeah.
Need.
You are inspired by El Gato.
Spell slots in ready.
I think I'll shout at the creature, please stop, and I'll prepare a spell. I'll send him a spell. I'll prepare it.
Cool. I will also let you know the way that I like to run preparing an action is you can either tell me the conditions of the action. You can say, like, I'm going to prepare a spell. I don't know which one yet, but I'm going to cast it when this happens. Or you can tell me what action it is, like what spell, and then you can just decide the conditions in the moment. So one or the other, if you tell me what spell it is, you can cast it whenever. Or if you just tell me when you'd like to cast it, you can do any spell.
Okay.
Yeah, but for now, Ava, that is going to be you.
Him.
Kill him.
Stab him.
Him.
Aw.
Can someone
Too
summon
far.
like a giant beater to chop down these fucking trees?
Yeah, I'll get on that.
What about?
So,
Turn to a beaver.
if this
Go, Kira.
doesn't work, I'm gonna cry. But I'm gonna.
Me too.
I'm already crying.
I know, right? I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step.
Ooh.
Wow.
Find it soon.
Yeah, if Lucian was so micro. Counter spell. Yeah.
Just walk up a little bit more.
Bonk.
I'm gonna really try to hit it.
Get it.
My shorts.
Get it? I need you to make a dex save.
Okay.
It's fine.
It's right. You're good. This is your specialty.
You're so good at this.
13 plus 9.
22.
Is that enough?
13 plus 9.
Yes.
That exactly meets it. It's going to deal you
Oh, my
14
heart.
points of force damage.
Okay.
All right, 14.
Still does.
14
still
points
need
of
to
force
take 14.
damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
14 damage.
Does
Yep.
the evasion not work? Because I am level 8 now.
Actually, I guess,
That
yeah.
make no
You're making a dex save. I think that's the only requirement. So you're... As you're running up towards him, you misty step in, and you're dodging past these spectral animals that like leap at you, moving side to side.
Okay.
The cat, yes.
Give the bikini
Please.
the power.
Bless this dice roll.
You want to say something to me, Craig?
22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yes.
It's with the +1 short sword.
Yeah.
And also I'm a swashbuckler, so this would be sneak attack as well.
Ooh.
So 11 plus 17, so 28. I'm also just gonna go for it and do Booming Blade again.
Also, out of curiosity, can you explain to me how the swashbuckler thing works with sneak attack? Is it just if no one else is around?
If I am the only one up against it and no one of his allies are around.
Gotcha. Cool. So if it's just one-on-one.
If it's one-on-one type thing, yeah.
Which does sound, that does make sense.
Yeah.
First.
That's why I love swashbuckler. All right.
They're all-
So it was 28. I didn't see my last roll. Does anyone see my last roll? Because my thing isn't loading.
It's not popping up for us.
Oh, it's not? Oh, maybe I didn't.
Nope.
I know it was like 28 damage for the attack, and then you're doing booming blade.
Okay, so just +2 to that. 30.
Nice. This thing's looking very hurt again. It is rough.
Does that mean Athera can use her?
Please.
Yeah, can I use it?
Yeah, if you want to try. It's going to be another
Absolutely.
con save. Baron is going to give you advantage on this.
Yes. My buddy.
DC is still high. I'm gonna let you know the DC is 20, and if you don't hit 20, you take damage scaling with how far you fail.
Oh.
I also still have movement left, and I'm gonna go away from it.
Go ahead.
Just putting that out
Bye. Eva.
Uh,
there. Running away.
30.
30?
Yes.
Whoa!
How the fuck did you get a
Nice.
30?
Because I get, at level 8, my wisdom bonus gets added to my con saves.
Oh.
which is
I
Very high.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right. Athera, you hold the ring aloft and you feel more magic than you've ever felt in your life, which is genuinely saying something considering your backstory that we have not talked about at all. You channel this through your hand and you feel it pulling and wanting to just drain the life force from you like it did last time so bad, but you control it and focus it into the ring. What do you wish for? What do you say out loud? And what does that look like?
Just
I should
just
don't
putting
roll
it
the rest of your
random.
world.
I wish that Gwen. Just kidding.
Yo,
Yo.
yo.
I wish druids
Relax.
didn't
We're all dead.
exist.
We're all dead.
I'm gonna say, I wish for the Verdant Prince to die and to never come into this plane or any other ever again.
With that, a flash of white light emits from the ring. Everybody has to shield their eyes so as not to be blinded by it. When it fades and when you guys can bring up your eyes again and sort of focus, the Verdant Prince is sitting there, its arms sort of turning to dust, fading and flying away with the wind. All of the plants around it start to whittle and die, crumpling into sand, returning back to the desert. You all breathe a heavy sigh of relief as he disappears and you guys are left back in the ruins of Grey Run, as they were before, the vines retracting, the trees fading. Baron sighs deeply and then sort of falls and slouches on the ground, sitting there beside you.
Well, that was easy.
Just to throw it out there, I bring Orman back up to 1 HP.
Okay, I was starting to make death saving throws for him.
Yeah.
Aid could do anything or not.
Yeah, he was on the track to die right there, but you bring him up to
Yeah.
1. This man has so many points of exhaustion right now. I just want to say,
I'm just gonna give him a little aid too, cause why not?
sure.
He might just need to take a long vacation.
I've got like a horrific look on my face, and the arcane energy sort of fades from my fingers.
Ava's on the ground, just freaking out. I thought I was gonna die. I thought we were gonna die.
Marcel gives Lucian his hug that he wanted. Here you go, man.
Do I remember what I did during that time?
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, yeah.
Stuff. You're like, you're
I
hugging
remember.
me.
I cured
Feel
Orman
hugging
for
you.
10.
Thick. Orman stands up, obviously exhausted. He like puts his arms around you and Rosari's Leo, and he essentially urges you guys to sort of help guide him over towards the platform where Baron is, and he sits down over beside it. With that,
Now,
you guys are back on this platform. You're all seemingly okay. Rosaries and Marcel, I'd like for you both to give me a wisdom. Actually, no, you're both charisma casters. I'll let you both give me a charisma check. Just flat,
Okay.
no proficiency.
okay. Ah, yes, 9.
16.
Marcel, your powers sort of wax and wane. It's difficult to explain with Jacques. Rosaries, you're much more consistent and stable. You feel as the Verdant Prince sort of passes and moves on, you were not under a pact with him by any means like Leo was, but you do feel something almost like connect back into place that wasn't quite lined up before. Leo, your 1 level of Warlock is gone. You are back to being full cleric.
Oh no, I have to teach him about the end of the pact discussion in the bar again.
Baron is sitting there, like, shuddery breath, obviously heavily exhausted. He looks up to you guys and he says, I want you to know that this is not going to feel good for you when this potion wears off, but it is likely nearing its end.
Oh. I think we all just collapse at the same time.
So, should we go ahead and try to get to the nurse's office?
Yeah, I think that's a good
My
idea.
skin hurts.
Your skin?
Yeah, he really did not like my joke.
Lucian, can you zap us out of here? Since
I think Lucian's not. I'm not paying attention to anything. I'm just sort of
Oh.
playing.
Um, Baron, he asks Aethera to help him stand up, and you guys begin walking back to the house to teleport out. On the way there, each of you, sort of like in a quick succession, feel a huge wave of lethargy pass over you. All of you are knocked back down to your previous level, so you should all be level 5,
Oh.
and you all take 5 points of exhaustion.
God dang.
I don't.
Question. What's the limit? Because on
10.
D&D Beyond,
It's
Uh,
6.
Yeah, ours is
Yeah.
D&D Beyond it's 6.
Isn't it?
I would advise you to keep track of it
have,
elsewhere,
like,
in your notes.
notes
okay,
sheet.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm at 7, so I was just-
No. Again, homebrew mechanics. I like throwing out exhaustion, so I made it less oppressive of a force. It goes up to 10. At 10,
Yeah.
you die. But at this point, with 5 levels of exhaustion, all of your d20 rolls are reduced by 5, and all of your movement speeds are reduced by 10, I think. So you're all exhausted. Baron activates the he sets the stuff up to activate the teleporter. Luckily he doesn't have to be able to channel magic to use it, so he activates it. You guys get teleported out. You're back into Launch's office, where he sits in the chair and sort of rests at the desk for a moment, and he says, I'm so glad that you all made it out. I was very concerned for Orman. Rosaries, thank you for... I don't know what you did really, but it clearly saved me in some way.
I just was doing my job.
You need
Question,
some
Baron.
food and water.
Probably. I will not feel
Gwen
good for a
takes
while.
out some snacks from her bag. and
You
some
just-
flies.
You just keep these on you.
Yeah, all the time.
You should stop by my
I'm a
office
growing girl.
more often.
I have a question,
Okay.
Baron.
Marcel? Yes.
Did something happen during that fight? Because I didn't see you do a lot of spells.
He looks at his hands and he says, I think the preacher did something to me that I don't quite know why, but I don't have any access to magic. It's gone.
Oh. That's rough.
Does your duplicate guys still exist?
Yes, he does, but
Okay.
No, I'm taking charge. I will be the true one.
he can do magic.
he can for a limited time. Typically, it would involve me using my own magical resources to refuel his, but now I don't know what to do.
I'll look at Aethera and just go, thank you. The big risk you
Marcel looks at Lucien. You're welcome.
Professor, I'm doing all right. I'm not hurt too bad. Would you like me to help you back to your office? And she kind of has a look of she wants to talk to you.
He
Maybe we
nods
should
his
go to the
head.
nurse's office.
He says,
Just the thought.
the nurses, this is not something within their realm. I just need rest. Weirdly enough, I feel like sleeping. And he,
Maybe get a little physical real quick. Because what if you sleep and then you just never wake up?
I
Lots of people feel like that when they're about to die. Like, oh, I'm tired, don't go to sleep.
don't,
Well, actually,
I don't think I'm gonna die, Gwen.
well,
Okay.
and sadly, all
Just
of us feel
concerned
like
for your
we're going to
well-being,
die.
is all.
We're all extremely tired.
But yes, Aethera, I would very much appreciate help back to my office. Celia should be waiting for me there. We can update her on how things went.
Sounds good. And she'll start helping him.
He looks over to Lucien and he says, Would you find to lunch and tell her to meet us in my office? I think it's about time we finish this thing out.
I can do that.
Thank you. With that, he departs from you all. I'm assuming you all go to the nurse's office to get healed up. So all of you are brought back down to your normal level, 5 levels of exhaustion. You're back at full HP, but you're going to take a couple days to recuperate from that exhaustion. Aethera, you guide Baron back to his office, and he can clearly tell that on the way that you wanted to talk to him privately, so halfway there, as you're walking through like the little grassy paths of Erlumis, he turns to you and he says, "Well, you've got me for a few minutes.
Are Fae like that normal in these lands?
That is the only one I've ever encountered, and I've been alive for a very long time."
Do I over the table have I ever seen anything similar to this?
Give me a history check. I'll let you add your wisdom to it instead of intelligence, simply because I know that's your main stat.
Okay. Well, it's a nat one.
Oof.
Oh no.
It is incredibly difficult for you to say because it's almost like there are children's stories that sound similar to what you're like what you guys experienced, but you have no idea how much truth they actually hold. So you're thinking that this is the only thing that you've ever encountered, it's the only thing that Baron's ever encountered, and he's old. Children's stories are all your mind goes back to, of like the boogeyman or trickster fairies who would like take your teeth and things like that.
A tooth fairy, if you will.
You're too tired to think right now, dear.
Very, very
Yeah.
tired.
Oh yeah, with a nat 1, you got a -5 to that.
Oh right, I forgot. I wanna be like silent for a little bit. I'm sorry I've kind of been avoiding you. You caught me off guard when you mentioned Tegan last time we met. But I just wanted to say I am grateful for the help that you've provided. Did you know Tegan personally when he was here?
Yes, he was not a student at the school, but I did know him personally some few dozen years ago. He was a colleague, I guess you could say.
Well, it's encouraging. I I have to admit I barely know what I'm doing out here half the time, and this has all been incredibly overwhelming.
I
But
imagine so. I heard there was a rumor of a tulip on campus.
yeah,
I figured that was you.
I misread the book, and then another druid corrected me, but it was already too late. I bought a book with pronunciations this time.
Good.
It helps.
Good. At this point, you guys start walking up the stairs to the tower, and he gives you a little nod and he says, "Well, if it's any consolation, I would offer the same assistance to any of my students. But you are not alone out here. There are other people who also knew Tegan. You will find a few friends, I'm sure. Seems like you already have a few."
Yeah, I would suppose so.
You guys walk up, enter the office. Celia jumps up and she starts asking, like, what's wrong? Is he okay? He sits down in his chair and she is like looking at him, checking him over. And he just pats her on the shoulder and he says, "Well, Athera, would you mind helping me update Celia on the current events?" And with that, we will end the session.